Microphone, lights. Let's get that show on, Timmy. It's a lot of drama today, but the important message has been sent. The watch community will not be bullied and will not be pushed around. We will stay strong, we will stay firm, we will stay together. I am joined by Malthread. Hey, Alan. Alan, it's great to have you on the show.
Cheers, buddy.
How are you doing?
Hurting.
Yeah, I know. Because look, it's really tough to put it into words what you had to go through, right? Like for the past 3 months, you guys been putting in so much work into that channel, and for it to be kind of taken away without any warning, just stripped away, it is devastating.
It's heartbreaking.
Do you want to share? Do you want to share the experience? Because I think it's important. People need to know that when people take stuff that happens, these little feuds, that people disagreements that people might have in the chat, they take them into the real world. That it's not normal.
It's hard, you know. We really tried to build a channel for the community, and I'm sorry, guys. It's fucking hard. It's hard to just. You know when you're just so deflated because you've put so much effort into something and it's just crumbles in front of you without anything you can do about it. You know, and literally today I went to upload shorts as I normally do in the morning, and that's it. It's gone. It's gone. You know,
you got your coffee, you got your cigarette in hand, you sat down, you're woken up, you're excited to put another set.
Put the shorts, let's build the channel, build it for the community, and everything, my whole app on my phone is just like refresh page. Something's not right, refresh page. Then you look into it and you click and it says channel removed. You're like, what the fuck? What? Not strike, removed, gone. Zero access to anything.
Full on removed. All the videos, the shorts, the entire community, as if it never existed.
And the worst of it is, Tim, I probably had 50 shorts there waiting to be uploaded because I upload a few every day. Gone. And like one short takes 10-15 minutes per short. There must have been 50 in the backlog ready to go. They're gone.
Jesus.
You know, I don't save them on my phone. I save them to the app, ready to just, I can just post the ones that I fancy that day. Just everything's gone.
What was the first thing you did when you?
It's funny because we discussed a couple of days ago and we added Alex privileges to the channel. Yes. So I'm like, Alex, do you know anything about this? Is what's happened? Have you done something? He's like, what the fuck? I have no access either. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to message Tim. Fuck, it's like 6 a.m. in New York. And Alex says, okay, send him a message. Don't ring him. We'll just breathe, see what's happened, wait for Tim to wake up, kind of 4 o'clock UK time, because Tim likes to lay in. Let's not panic. Obviously we have our production WhatsApp group so that we can organize the shows, because even though it's an hour, the shows, to try and get everything we want to do concised into an hour, it takes a lot in the back room to make sure we're we've got a guest and we've got the right topic and we try and stay on form and and build that hour so it's an informative good hour sooner than just turning the cameras on and waffling for an hour. Everything takes that little bit of time and planning. Even when we do the streams, we're on there, and I'm certainly on there an hour and a half before the show, and we're on an hour afterwards talking about the next show. So, it's just all of the prep and everything gone. And Alex was like, just send him the message. And when he wakes up, we'll look into it. And I think your phone, literally, it woke you up at like 6:44 your time because your phone blew up with messages. And Tim messaged me back, which kind of like, oh, okay, he's awake. I called Tim, no answer. I called him again, no answer. Then Tim rings me back, and I'm like, dude, the channel's gone. So he's like, I'm on it. I don't know what the fuck. And that was it. Then it's literally, I mean, with work as well, it's been like the day from hell trying to get my head around what to do next, whether to go again. Do I want to go again? You know, there's people, the community is really good. You know, we did the community channel stream there, and people have picked me up, and we do go again. We have to go again, you know, for you guys.
Yes.
We have to try and get the channel back. We have to try and go again, you know, one way or another. You know, what else do we do?
Alfred, I think this was like
tickled?
This has happened on. There must have been some kind of destiny, because this happened on the day that I went to sleep last night really early because of the roommate. At like 10 o'clock, I was already out. So 6 o'clock in the morning, I already woke up. My body naturally woke up 8 hours later. And I was just kind of tossing and turning. I picked up my phone to just like turn on some kind of video to play in the background. I like to play some stuff while I'm waking up. That's how I gather certain information that I will later talk about on the show or stuff, right? I just play something in the background as I put myself together. And so I had this video playing, and then I got a few messages. I looked at the messages, and then I saw you called me. And then as I call you back, I opened my email mailbox, and that's where I was informed that That Watch Guy UK channel was terminated. And there was this message that says it was terminated, but for the reason that I have never seen in my life before, and that is pro- impersonation. Like, apparently, someone filed a false report, because I went through the report. What type of questions you're being asked when you're filing someone, when you're reporting someone for impersonation, right? And we can even bring it up here, Alan. So when a channel is reported for impersonation, it's because of like, and they give you like 7 examples of different things, and it's a combination of these things that it's not just one that could be a cause for the termination. But even then, like they would ask you to like, if it was just channel name that was too close, maybe they would tell you, hey, that name taken, choose something else, right? But another thing in that email, Alan, that stood out to me was that this decision to take down the channel was based on automated system. So it hasn't been reviewed by an actual person yet. So when I filed uh, a, co- uh, an appeal, I listed out all the things, how the channel is not trying to be anyone. Some people try to say, "Oh, well, That Watch Guy UK was impersonating That Watch Guy London." Completely two different channels. No shot that would anyone who goes on That Watch Guy London would think that Watch Guy UK is the same channel. Nor, and like, it didn't use the same identifier, which is the name. The names are completely different, right? YouTube considers the name being the same when a letter O is replaced by a 0. So, like, say if we wanted to fool someone and that is That Watch Guy London, we could put, like, instead of L, like in London, L, we could put like a number 0, like London, to try and fool people into thinking that this is the same name. But there's the names are different, where nobody's trying to fool anyone about the name. Using somebody's real name, no. The logo, nope, completely different name, everything. Then using the same identifier channel, an image of a person, pretending to be the person, no. Setting up a channel using name and image of a person, and then posting comments on other channels as if they were posted by that person. What? It's ridiculous. None of these things, none of these categories, or channels impersonating existing news channel, or a channel claiming to be a fan account. Nowhere does it say this was a fan account, and it wasn't using the name of the channel. So the whole impersonation thing, it's not. Alan. I'm almost 99% sure that it's going to be reversed. So we
I
got.
hope so.
Yeah, I really hope so. Because yeah, those videos, right? There's no backups. All those live streams you guys did, all the interviews, the interview with Asheen, interview with Michaela, interview with Dan, right? All that stuff. It's irreplaceable. Red Shovel, £2 super chat. Whoever did this wasted time. We ain't going away. In fact, this is something that we should double our efforts, maybe even triple. We should go 4 times as hard. Forget about this. We're not playing around anymore. OC91, $2 super chat. Time for haircut. Mad scientist vibes are wild. It's fine. It's still okay. Math is $5 super chat. Go again, fun for the Brits crew. Hashtag free Red Shovel again. Let the freedom ring. Thank you, Mathis. Yeah, we'll get the channel back, and listen, I really hope that YouTube, and I will actually talk to my partner at YouTube to see that whoever done this, that they get a counter strike, because filing false reports is also against YouTube's policy. So whoever did this, they did it maliciously, and they lied to YouTube. Yeah. Rohit says the biggest question is who cares? Well, Alan cares, and that's all that matters. As long as Alan cares and he's running that channel, that's all we need. And 150 people showed up earlier today on the community channel to show support for Alan and Alex and Steven and James and everybody who's helping, inputting their time and effort into that channel.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I got WhatsApps from the guys after that community stream, and they were just, so positive from the chat and the community that, those guys, thank you guys. It's appreciated. It is appreciated.
Now, we don't want to disregard.
I just hope we can come back stronger.
Yeah. I've already contacted my my account manager, waiting for a response. We'll get it back. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. And if we get it by the end of this live stream, that will be
fantastic,
insane. Imagine. I'm hoping for that we can get it back by then. I'm checking my email basically on the refresh. I'm always just checking to see, hey, did I get an email from Google?
I think I'm going to get arthritis because my fingers are crossed so tightly, So just keep them crossed, guys.
Oh, Alan. Yeah, but tell us more. Tell us more about who did you talk to today after it happened? Did you guys have any ideas? Did you suspected someone? Would you?
Look, everyone suspects everyone, but let's be honest. Anyone could have done it. It could be anyone.
Right. Well, it can't be anyone, right? There could only.
Tim, it genuinely could. It could be anybody filed that. We won't know. That's the problem. We won't know. I'd love to know. I'd love for someone to come up and say, yeah, we did it because of this. But I would have just appreciated if someone would have reached out and said, look, we don't like what you're doing, or we don't like this. Can you change it? And we would have. We'd have accommodated it and moved on and, and learn from it. But this is a hard lesson to learn, But, ultimately it's like I was told, it's better for it to have happened now, not 300 videos or 3,000 videos or however many videos in, and then have it removed. It's still very young. We've only lost a small amount, It's not, we've not lost, like, for example, Tim, if it was you, 3 years.
Imagine if my channel gets lost, right? I'm
Mm,
like right now thinking, maybe I should back up all of my live streams. Maybe I should just download all of this stuff from YouTube, because we don't know if YouTube is going to exist. And this is,
mm,
technically speaking, all this stuff on YouTube. That's my life's work. Without
sure.
this, I've got nothing to show. Yeah, look. It's not a. I'm not claiming that. Wow, I've done something incredible here, right? But it's
But
something.
it's yours, Tim. It's your passion and it's your life, and it's the
Yeah,
same. It's That Watch Guy UK has not been going long, but it's, we've loved doing it. The guys have absolutely loved doing it, and we've we've really reached out to try and bring you guys different content and stuff that's not, not every day that you see every day, something different, just something a bit more refreshing.
yeah. You guys
And I
took
hope that's what
time
we
out of
agreed.
your day to go to. Tell us where you met Dan. You went to his boutique.
Yeah,
Met
we
up
went to his
together.
boutique. Well, I went there first. Me and
Yeah.
Dan had a chat for 3-4 hours, and he was so impressed, and he'd watched the streams, and he was so impressed with what we were doing, and he said, "Look, guys, let's do a show. Let's do something. Let's work together." Which is really nice. He's offered to give a moon swatch away to the viewers of the channel. He even offered to sponsor the channel. He felt that strongly about it. He says, "It's really good. I like what you're doing." We went to London. We met David Khalil. Again, really impressed with what we're doing. Even A Jewelers, the guys were like, "Yeah, wow, something different. Well done."
What is the name
You know,
of Dan's
it's the Watch Boutique UK.
the watch boutique?
The Watch Boutique UK.
That watch boutique UK. I can see it. Yes.
And actually, Dan was talking to me about, he has a friend with another business.
Mhm.
He actually showed me some photos,
Oh,
and there's just a garage full of Ferraris, and there's a DB5 sat in the corner, and I'm like, Dan, I would love to let's do some shots and some footage of the DB5 with some Amigas, and Alex has Bond watches. Can we do that? And he was like, leave it with me, it's coming. So that was on the cards. We get to look at the Ferraris and stuff, and it's not just watches, is it? We're all into cars, and I get the pen content. Everyone says it's toxic, but we're all into these luxury items and cars and watches, and it's just nice content to bring. And there's a lot planned. It's still coming, guys. There's a lot planned. We go again, and there's good stuff to come.
yeah. It's
Really good stuff.
exactly.
I'm
Buckley
appreciative
is in
for
the
everybody
chat.
that supports.
Buckley's got a theory. He says Tim Wright did it, framed Andy Binns, and killed his own channel. It's funny that Buckley should mention this, because actually, now I know what everybody is thinking is that that's probably that watch guy London who did it, like someone at this channel who reported the that watch guy UK. But
I'd hope it wasn't. I hope that that's not that petty.
well,
I'd
that's
hope,
what everybody's
but
thinking. It's the
I'd hope they'd
likeliest
reach out. I'd hope I would hope they'd reach out to us.
So I actually spoke with Gavin, and Gavin
Okay.
said he didn't do it. Right. So just one thing. Gavin says he didn't do it.
Mm.
And look, there's a bunch of people working for Spencer. In fact, I actually think that Malthor, that Gavin is like, is he? No, he's still there, right? He's still in the video. I thought he was slowly kind of disassociating himself from
Mm.
there and looking for different kind of gig. But I guess it's actually Paul Thorpe who's doing that. So, I mean, look,
At the end of the day, yeah, Tim, that watch guy London, that watch guy UK, the name's close. Look, they said they were stopping
it's not
live
about the
streams.
name. It's
But
not
they
the
said
name.
they said they were stopping the live streams, and we picked up that slot to give something back to the community. Okay, it's not as slick as their show, but we're just random guys with jobs.
Yeah, we're doing it for the love of watches. We're not doing it for money.
The name wasn't a dig at them; it was a homage to them. That was we all the guys that were doing the show. We loved watching the BQ show on a Monday night.
Yes.
It left a hole for all of us.
Yeah. In fact, I had a lot of people who kept telling me, like, Tim, why do you care about that watch guy London, blah 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 blah. And I said, I care because there's a lot of my friends actually who watch it, and
Mhm.
also me personally as a watch enthusiast. I know I don't know all the numbers, all the reference numbers. I
Well,
don't give.
Tim, you care enough to stand behind us guys in the UK to help us
Yeah,
build the channel and make it. You know, that's how much you care
I
to
care
back us.
for the people, and also I care about watches, and you guys are the only source of reliable information from UK. Like I know I can trust you guys more than I can trust most other YouTubers in UK, because I know why you guys are doing it. There's no ulterior motive. You're not trying to sell some kind of a new watch to me. You're not trying to tell me about uh, flipping watches, about consignment, blah blah blah. Right? It's there's no. We're getting actual facts, actual information.
I mean,
Um,
I think literally every phone call we have is me just trying to steal knowledge off of you, how to do stuff. You know, how to make it better. You know, it's we're all learning and we're learning from you. And hey, I'm appreciative of what everything you do for us. You know, it
yeah,
means a lot.
we're all doing it together. This is a team effort, and attack on one of us is an attack on all of us. It's like NATO, and we don't leave our fellow watch enthusiasts behind.
I
Okay,
think it's quite nice as well that the unions there. That I haven't spoken to Tickers in a long while,
it
and
was very good to hear
I
from Tickets
rang
because he
I
was
rang
one of the
Tickers.
suspects.
I rang Tickers and I said, "Look, dude, can we talk?" And he was like, "Of course." He's open and honest. It's not him. He wouldn't do it. He gets it. He gets the banter. He's Tickers is a good guy.
Is he gonna unblock me on Instagram? Can you talk to him?
Um,
Let me see if he unblocked me already. Maybe he already unblocked me. Let's see.
so I'm not going to unblock you on Instagram. You're still blocked on mine.
Damn, no, I'm still blocked by tickers. Okay. Unblock me, please. Andy Binns is a treacherous coward. Wing Chu sucks. It's Andy Binns, guys. Believe it or not, was the second suspect, and Alan. So far, Andy Binns is the only one who didn't tell me definitively whether he did it or not. I had a conversation with him. He actually threatened me. So there's a lot of people who are in the chat who are thinking, yeah, this is that they think it's guaranteed that it was that watch guy London who did it. But guys, actually, Andy Binns threatened to take down my channel on Monday. I didn't believe it. I thought, what's the fuck? I don't listen. It's just I thought it was nonsense. But now the channel is taken down, and he wouldn't tell me whether it was him or not. So there is a chance. That's why I can't say definitively that it was that watch guy London, because I know Andy. He might be capable of it. I love Andy. I hope it wasn't him. So yeah, hope it wasn't Andy. But there's a chance, right? That we look.
It could be anybody. It could be anybody.
It could be anybody on behalf, but it has to be on behalf of someone. And when they fill out that form, right, they have to provide certain justifications, right? And there's a possibility that Andy said, "Oh well, he made something up," but he was involved in the show, right? There, he was in the intro. He was always in the chat. There's always somebody on the panel who kind of, I don't know, resembles him. No. Sean, $5 super chat. Our UK brothers did and will continue providing excellent content. By the way, uh, Alan, Sean was a huge fan of That Watch Guy UK.
I
He
know.
was watching it glued to the screen. Because he loves stuff like this, going to the boutiques and looking at unique watches that he's never seen before in his life. Where else can you get that? No one else is doing it.
No.
Let's get it together better and stronger than ever. Thank you, Sean. And
Cheers,
Red
Sean.
Shovel. Red Shovel, £2 super chat. Can Andy Ben stop phoning and messaging me, please? Look, I don't know if it's Andy Benz, but he did threaten to take the channel down. That's why. I thought it's worth. Cause like I wish I was making this shit up,
Yeah,
Alan.
so do I.
Like it sounds so preposterous. I mean, I bet there's like percentage of audience who are watching and thinking like they probably can't even comprehend what is happening.
I
So
wish it was shtick, but no,
yeah, right.
I
Imagine if this was shtick. What a no, but that would be so sick, dude. That's I I would never stoop to such level. It would be terrible. Chelsea, hey, Ian Nicholson. Shout out to Ian Nicholson. It must be something strong. You giving plenty of fuel. I'm surprised your channel is still standing. Look at this. See it? Ian Nicholson. Uh, something you giving plenty of fuel. Interesting. Plenty of fuel. People need to know about this. If it was Andy, Tim, still forgive him. Yeah, even look. No, I don't know. He would be banned forever. Like if Andy Benz did this is a bannable offense. He's banned. Like if it's true that it was him who took down that, like you don't fuck with people like this. This is not. This is not. Whoever it is, they're banned for life from all of watch community channels. The community, this channel, that watch guy London, right? I mean, this is we can't have people like this in the chat. Renee Del Ponce, 10 for once. Learn from this. Stop bullying people as they will kick back. Who was bullied? What are you talking about? Ridiculous. But anyways, let's keep going here. So yeah, it's kind of what happened today. But are you feeling a little bit better, Alan?
yeah, reading the chat.
Yeah.
There's a lot of support, which helps.
Yeah, because you were really devastated. You thought like you took it really personal, and I understand.
Yeah,
I understand because you invested so much of yourself into that channel.
yeah, it takes a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
just to even turn the camera on takes a certain amount of courage. But to the guys, they've done a lot.
yeah,
Just a lot behind the scenes as well.
mm. Oh God, here we go again. I guess. Um, Bubble, 2 pound super chat. Mummy for Andy Ben's next chicken wing chung lesson. Okay, interesting. Thank you for the super chat. Look, did it have anything to do with Roman? Probably not. Maybe they got some advice from Roman, but Roman wasn't able to successfully take down Crime Piece. Crime Piece came back, if everybody remembers. They were able to fight the strike, and when YouTube took a look at it, it was reverted, but it took like 7 days. Yeah, we'll give him a chance. I maybe he'll come on the stream to tell us that it wasn't him, because Alan, you heard right? Andy Benz wouldn't admit whether it was him or not. Hey, Andy, I maybe he'll come on the stream to tell us that it wasn't him. You got to turn off the YouTube in the background, Andy. You can hear an echo. Admit whether it was him. Damn, his audio is fucked. Vinny says, come on, guys. Obviously, who has the power and time to do this and whose brand is seemingly was impersonating some story with the largest power that be throwing their weight around. Same story. It's the same story. And I told the guys that we have to. There's a lot of people that didn't want to talk about this. They thought, hey, let's just wait for when the channel comes back, and then we'll see what to do. Buckley, but this is not normal. It's not even legal. YouTube, this is not according to YouTube rules. Maybe he will okay, wait. Let's see. Hey, Andy. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Andy. How are you doing?
It was me. It was me that shut the channel down. Okay.
It was you? How did you do it?
My friend did it.
Which friend? It's which friend?
No, listen. I got a, I got a friend that does the dark web, and he will fucking shut your channel down as well. Stop messing with me, okay?
Alan, do you believe him or do you think he's bluffing?
Who knows?
Test me. Go on. Fucking test me. Test me.
What test you? I don't want to test you. What why did you do it?
I
What
warned you. I fucking warned
what
you to
we
leave
took
me
no.
alone.
You said, Andy, you told us to remove you out of the intro, and we didn't play your intro. We played a completely different intro on that live stream. Yet you still took down the channel. Yet you warned me, and I did as you said. I complied. I complied to your demands. You said take out. Look, you told me take out the golf swing, and I
Mal, Malthred different. Malthred did not do it. Malthred is still going on about me tonight. I watched his channel earlier.
I haven't mentioned your name once.
Yes, you fucking did.
Absolutely not.
Yes, you did. See, look, you're playing it now. You're playing it now up on the screen.
the what?
Don't fuck with me, Tim. All
It's not
right.
my show, Andy.
Seriously,
It's Tim's show, mate. I don't have keys for this.
Malfred. All right.
You told
I
me
I
to
did.
remove the image, and I did.
No,
But
you didn't. You didn't.
yes, I
No, you
did.
didn't do it.
Malthred,
Monday night show had no intro.
please talk to your friend and tell him to reinstate the channel, Andy.
No, no, it's not going to happen, mate.
We
It's not going to happen.
removed you. We didn't play Alan. What would Alan be lying to you? Are you calling Alan a liar? He removed. He did. He removed. I actually told him. You know what? Play that intro twice. I told Malthor to play the intro twice and not listen to you. But he said, you know what? Gonna respect Andy. He played the countdown, the 30-second countdown instead. And yet, you still told your friend to take down the channel?
Yeah, I'm gonna shut down. I'm, I'm gonna get your channel shut down as well, Tim. All right.
For what?
Now your channel is going to be fucking gone. All right.
For what?
For being a fucking idiot.
What? What did I do? This is so ridiculous. And that's what I'm saying. I think it might be Andy Benz. He sounds guilty to me. He sounds guilty as fuck, actually. Andy Benz sounds like the guy who did it. I wouldn't put it past him. What did you do to Andy Malthred?
Disappointing.
What the hell did you do? You had a pleasant conversation with him.
You tell me.
Ridiculous, man. Hey, private gentleman. Let's just unmute you there. Hello, sir. How is you doing? How is you going? I don't know whether to believe it. Malthred, a part of me thinks that Andy Benz is lying. I don't think he did it.
No,
there's a part of me that doesn't believe it.
Yeah,
I know he said he did it, but it just doesn't sound like the truth. I don't know how to explain it, but it didn't sound like the truth. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
It didn't sound like the truth. Hey, Red. Hey, by the way, Malthred, what do you think? Did that sound was Andy convincing enough for you to believe it was actually him?
It could be anyone. It could be anyone. But
But he wasn't convincing enough. Would you say 100% you believe Andy? There's a tone. There was the tone to his voice that I wasn't buying it. I don't know.
That
When
guy
people
Andy
tell the
Benz
truth,
is
they just say it different. Yeah.
Andy Benz is off his head, Tim. I wouldn't even have that guy on your show. He's not that guy. I sometimes like say things about people aren't normal. That guy is not normal. There's something very wrong there. I wouldn't have him on the show.
Mhm.
Let's not push it. Let's just okay. All right. This might be a serious problem. Okay, let's just let's block him. Let's block his name. Let's not fuck with this guy. He might be actually dangerous. I love you,
because
Andy.
he started to phone me there, and he's
Uh-huh.
and he's looking to engage, and he's looking to that guy's looking trouble. So
Really?
he is, and
He's
I don't
looking
like
for
the sound of
trouble.
him. Yeah. I wouldn't have him on the show again.
Okay. Hey, he said it was him. Andy, if you want to get in touch with me, you can email me going forward. Okay, I don't want to hear any more of your bullshit. There we go. Email. Use email as a form of communication. We don't want to hear any more of your nonsense. You're banned. But okay, he's banned. All right. Okay. I need a drink. I'll just go grab a glass, guys. Give me like 2 seconds, okay?
Right. That's an almighty cock up then.
I think we'll get the channel back.
I hope so.
It's difficult because of the short travel length of the shows. 7 shows. Is it 6 or 7 shows with 2 lives? It's difficult. We've been saying earlier that
I think we're playing with fire here. That guy might actually be dangerous. Fuck. What if he like John Lennon's me? We wouldn't want that to happen. It's actually a serious problem. Yeah, let's just all be cool here. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Let's not talk about Andy Binns. All right, just forget about him. Guys, erase him from your minds. Don't even
Never mention that name again.
Never
Never
mention
mention it. Never mention the name again.
His name is banned on the stream. Don't say in words. You know what? AB. Okay, do not ever mention AB ever again. It's like the N word. No. Okay, never freaking say it. Captain Kirk. Good to see that. Who's Andy? Exactly. Whew. Okay. Cheers to better and greater things. Let's replace him with another great panelist. Anybody else wants to replace Andy Binns? Like can somebody, one of the new people, whoever wants to replace Andy, if there's any volunteers they think they can take on Andy's job, the link is in the chat. We're recruiting now. Guys, the StreamYard. If you're new, if you're watching the show, you're having great time. We're looking for fun panelists, preferably the ones that have some martial art skills. And if they're car detailers, even better, right? Join the show. Come, say hello, introduce yourself. If you're UK based, you could join that Watch Guy UK panel. They're gonna be their channel is gonna be back up in just couple of days there. Maybe even tomorrow. Maybe by the end of the stream tonight, we'll get the good news that the channel was reinstated. How amazing would that be? Terry Civil, watch Austin. This is Red. You know who this guy is? That's that guy that took the pizza from AC.
That's the civil
London.
servant.
That's the civil servant. The civil servant that took the pizza.
That's my fucking
Hey, look,
pizza.
one day retro says link for audit in Britain. Dude, I prefer DJ audits.
Oh, hey, by the way. Oh, okay. Alan, what do you want to talk about? How can let's talk about something that you like.
I like doing the Watch Guy UK show. But,
I know.
still, fingers crossed. Rome's going to be nice.
It'll
Rome's going
be
to be
back.
So
It will be back. And those who did it, they will be brought to justice. A wristwatch justice.
When do you fly out? When do you go?
Monday.
Okay. Yeah. Have a good time, mate. We'll think of you.
Should be nice. Nice
Yeah,
breakaway.
it will be lovely. Yep.
I've just had a message here from Gavin, folks. Basically to say that he's confirming that it had nothing to do with him. He's also said that it's got nothing to do with Spencer or anyone on their channel.
Well, that's
wow.
good. We can take that as sacrosanct then, definitely.
So it was Andy Bin. I didn't finish this. Ew.
Hold on a sec, Tim.
Yeah.
Just one other thing. He has sent what looks like a clipping from the YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Tim, what is that whistling in the background?
Uh-huh. Okay, what about this? Yeah, I see that. Took a look around for you, and despite all the chap's accusations that your channel has been taken down by YouTube, is something to do with any of us found this, which basically means anyone could report it. Yes, yeah, right. So Gavin said, "Look, I take people at their word until it's proven otherwise." Right? I asked Gavin whether he did it, and I reported back on the stream that he told me he didn't do it. I said there's still possibility there's other people who are behind that Wedge Guy London channel. You know, like the administration there, right? Who has the control of that channel that could have done it. Gavin confirms that none of them did it. We'll take them at their word, okay? There's a possibility there was Andy Bins, right? Maybe we all well, he did. He admitted it. It's hard to believe. It's almost like, jeez. It's hard to believe. I can't believe it. Honestly, like I'm trying. Like, guys, let me know in the chat if you are struggling to believe that this could be Andy. It's got to be somebody else. There's no shot it was Andy. I can't believe this. There's something in me. Like, Red, do you believe that it was Andy? Are you convinced? Were you convinced?
No, I don't believe it's Andy. I never did think it was Andy. Galvin's basically just sent another message there saying that when we do find out who it is, he would like an apology from us all.
Oh, we never accused them of doing this. Yeah, and I apologize if it came across as an accusation. There's people who've been thinking because it's the only, if anything, we're clearing them off, of their, because that's what most people jump to, right? When everybody found out that Watch Guy UK was taken down, what do you think everybody thought? That it was that Watch Guy London. But here we are investigating, and we found out that, you know what? Doesn't look like they were. It was them. It's probably Andy. OC91. Alan, how's the new panda treating you? Great question.
It's nice. I'm enjoying it. But as everyone keeps telling me, it's so tiny.
I don't think it's tiny. I don't know what the hell is. It's Buckley spreading misinformation. He's been telling everyone, like, somebody has to tell Mallthread finally that it's too small, man. It's just too small. Nobody has the guts to tell him. But no, I actually think that it's okay. It means it's probably really comfortable if it feels smaller. Because I remember when I was wearing the Explorer 36, it was the best feeling watch to have on the wrist of all time. And we have Trading Profits, £2 super chat. It is now confirmed. TNT finally had his revenge. TNT has hopped on the stream on the community channel and said that it wasn't him, and encouraged actually everyone to find the culprit and bring them to justice. TNT guys, by the way, if you missed that the stream earlier today on the community, that's when TNT was on. Everyone was on, reacting to this happening for the first time. Okay. Uh, so yeah, that's the channel. The channel for now is gone, but we're not going to. Right, we're not going to be crying about it. We're going to get it back, and we're gonna push it forward. Let's talk about. You guys want to talk some watches? Let's talk a little bit watches now. To keep up the spirit of what that watch guy UK would want us to do, right? Yeah. What do you think? No. Oh, got the awesome pawn. Who wants the link? Dang. Okay. Yeah, because look, I think very soon we're gonna find out what happened. Right? This is, they told me 2 days. It could be in few hours. Yo, awesome pawn.
Hey Tim, today it was something.
Yeah, it is interesting there. We need a replacement though. Do you want to be a replacement for AB?
Andy Benz is the goat, man. I can't replace the goat.
Yeah, it's hard to replace him. But we need to find somebody
I,
who's not
I,
for real.
I have two candidates for you, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Dingo Dave.
Dingo Dave.
Yeah, he's Australian, close enough for us.
Okay. Oh, I love Dingo Dave too much.
And another is One Day Retro.
One
He's
day
British.
retro. Oh, okay. Maybe one day retro. He's really funny in the chat, but can we lose him in the chat? He contributes so much.
No worries, man. He can be like me. Sometimes on the panel, other times trolling you in the chat.
Hmm. Gotcha. Hey, what is this? We got retired Richie. When you're leaving New York City? Look, I'm going next week to deliver the Explorer 140. I'm flying out for one night. I'm gonna do first episode of the new podcast series that I'm gonna be working on. What do you think, guys? Podcast, Tim Wright podcasts. We're gonna add some depth to some of these people that we see in the chat.
Tim, can I ask you a watch question?
Yes.
So, Tim, I just called Lange Boutique today
Mm-hmm.
to inquire about Saxonia.
Yeah.
Lange 6. Yep.
Okay.
So I have two choices, whether Saxonia or H. Moser Streamliner. What would you suggest to me?
Okay. Interesting. Streamliner is a great watch. What kind of Saxonia? What's the price range were you looking at?
Mm, below 30K, it doesn't matter if it's gray or boutique, but below 30K, man.
It has to be below 30K. Why not get the Higginses? How about get the Higginses Lange? It's 40K. It's close enough.
40K. But Tim, I want to buy a Jaguar, man. I can't
Oh.
spend 40K in ALS.
Yeah, but you think that's a great pair? Lange, Saxonia with the Jaguar?
But
I don't like the Saxonia. To me, it just feels like the cheaper model. You need either Lange 1
okay.
or Datagraph. Datagraph, that would be obviously a dream watch from Lange. But Lange 1 is the most classic one. It has to be. I feel like it has to be at least a Lange 1. Hold on, let's see here. Let's bring one up. Oh man, I love the 1815 Chrono, dude. If you wanna watch to pair with a car,
Hmm.
1815 Chrono, freaking gorgeous. Like one of this white. Look at this one. Let me show you this white dial with blue hands, manual wind. Look at that movement. Damn, this puts Speedmaster to shame.
Tim,
Look,
I think you should take better example, Tim. I hate Omegas.
yeah, but they got the manual one chronograph. It's only one. There's now the only competitor to that 3861 is this new Tissot that just came out that looks like Le Mans. But man, this Lange is really sweet. Let's see it. There's a black dial one. I like this one with the white dial and blue hands. But and this one is boutique only with the blue, and I
Mm.
think this one has the pulsar. Yeah, it's a pulsar uh dial.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The dial that is used by the doctors, I think.
Exactly. So if you're a doctor, this could be really helpful.
Mm.
See, and it's like the powdery silvery blue. It's a really cool texture. Yeah, it's a really nice watch.
Tim, is that enamel dial?
No, 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 no. It's silver.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's like frosted silver. Like
Oh.
snow. It's kind of like that Grand Seiko snowflake kind of texture.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. There's some really nice watches. Don't go for the Saxonia. The other one though. What was the Moser, the Streamliner?
Yep.
Yeah, those are really nice. If you can get one, that's a great option. Especially if you can match the green Streamliner to the green Aston Martin.
Yep.
Let's see, green stream. This one. Bam. Yeah, and then you get the Jaguar same color. Perfect match.
And it's 24. It's cheap, I think, relatively compared
They
to.
dropped.
Yep.
They really dropped in price. Yeah, it's really not going well. The watch market is struggling.
But it's good for me, Tim.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think about the bracelet, Tim? Have you ever handled the bracelet?
I did. I did.
What was
It's
your review?
um it's I don't know, it's got this weird treatment to it. It almost feels um like those links, they feel like they're covered in plastic. It's hard to describe, but there's almost like coating on it. You know how a hood of the car would be when it's buffed out, would be coated by like something like a little plasticky kind of feel residue. There's just
Okay.
something about the bracelet metal. It feels type of plasticky. It's very interesting. I don't know. I, Royal Oak is better. I just feel like, but it's good. It's different. If you already had a Royal Oak and you want something different, the cool thing that this will never pull your hair or anything like that. If you're worried about that, because it's so smooth.
Hmm.
Yeah, interesting. And it's very organic looking. So if you have a certain style and you like kind of natural things, this could be a very hipster watch.
Yeah. Because the reason I am liking this watch, Tim, is because of the square shape
Which square shape?
of the dial. It's like a squarish.
I don't know. What do you mean?
The case shape.
Oh, oh yeah. This it's kind of weird shape, right?
Yeah. So
It
it will
looks like
wear
a
bigger.
snake.
Yep. It will wear bigger on your wrist.
Hmm. Yeah, interesting. Awesome. P hates Swatch Group. You're not a fan of Swatch?
Nah. Brian taught me to hate Swatch shitters, Tim.
Retired Richie says, "Oh my God, Timmy, you're so getting mugged off by the cartel. What does that mean? What does being mugged off means?" Alan, do you know? Weird phrasing here.
It's a colloquial phrase. It means dishonest behaviour.
Oh wait, so I'm getting mugged off by a cartel. What would that mean? Jeez. They're gonna they're gonna uh seek vengeance on me? I don't get it. Oh, dang. We lost Awesome Pawn.
No, the word is linked to more like a trick.
Oh.
It means
Oh,
like
I'm getting tricked by the cartel. Is that what he's saying? Like, Tim, you're getting mugged off by cartel. So I'm getting tricked by cartel. I'm not sure. It means you've been embarrassed. I'm been embarrassed by cartel. But I don't know. I don't see it that way, because I don't see it as like it wasn't even my channel. I was trying to be as hands off of it as possible. So I don't see how, you know, that channel being taken down is somehow attack on me. It's weird. PG member for 31 months as a movie star. Cheers to PG. Tim, I'm suing you for impersonating a homeless person. FYI. Sorry, I can't stand by anymore and allow it. The hair, beard, it's done, Tim. Well, I was just trying to see how long I can go until people would realize it. But okay, I'll do something tomorrow. Let's just everybody calm down. It does look funny though. It's all poofed out. What the hell? Yeah. Alan, when we get the channel back, what is the first thing that you want to do? You wanna go live right away?
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we'll do a long reaction stream.
Probably.
You know what you guys haven't done on that channel? You haven't each presented your collection from beginning to the end.
It was queued up. It was due to come. Yeah,
I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
Start
we
from
actually we were gonna. Me and Alex were gonna record the video on Saturday.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. Where are you going?
To be fair, we were going to do it at the bank.
Oh, maybe it's quiet there, or
yeah.
Nice.
We have a private room.
Oh wow, nice. You get some questions, something you're gonna talk about already pre-planned.
Yeah. There's some bits and bobs. I mean, there's a few tags that, hey, not everyone loves them.
By the way, Alan, I just thought of an idea, like how to name a channel, right? What if you guys want sponsorships, right? Let's say from a gray market dealer, you can name the channel after them in the first part. For example, the watch boutique. It's just an idea. Okay, it's just an idea. Okay, let's just listen to what I said, and then we'll see if you guys like it. So you can call the channel the Watch Boutique / right, kind of like Andrew Morgan has. He has Andrew Morgan watches / talking watches, and you guys do the Watch Boutique / and then you put That Watch Guy London. That Watch Guy UK. Sorry, the names are too close. It's almost like no. So you do that byline, and they'll be like, okay, this channel is sponsored by this. It's like we're working in partnership. If you guys want to do, and then let's say you find a different sponsor, you change the name, and it's like a powerful way to show that you support someone. Listen, there's just an idea out there, something to think about. That could be a great way to keep the name also a little bit dynamic and changing a little bit. I don't know.
No, I don't
No,
like that. No,
it's not a good
no.
idea. It's a terrible idea. It's a shit idea, actually. It's
Just
an
actually,
awful
I'm just
idea.
actually asking Galvin there about what was the logic behind blocking me at the Watch Guy London and the
Yes.
BQ Watches Instagram. He hasn't come back on that. He hasn't come back on that question.
Let
So
me text. Let me text him. Maybe.
it just seems
He'll,
odd. It just seems odd. It just seems odd.
let me just text him. Maybe he'll listen to me. Can you guys please unblock?
No. What I want to know is why they blocked me in the first place. What was the reason? What was the reason like behind it?
Oh, yeah. I'll ask him. When he says I'll unblock. First, I want you to get you unblocked. And then once you're unblocked, if Gavin says okay, we'll figure it out. Um, then I'll ask them, like, maybe he'll tell us. Oh, he was blocked because did you tag them in something? Some kind of a post? Maybe they got upset at it. I don't know.
Tag him in a post.
Yeah. You didn't even say anything. Maybe they disliked your opinion on the shoes, remember?
Could be the
Yeah.
shoe. Yeah, could be the shoes, or could have been. I've no idea.
Yeah. Who's in charge there? It's so ridiculous. Why do like I don't get it. Mark Brooklyn, ask whole Nuana person who constantly asks for your advice, yet always does the opposite what you told them. Person who constantly asks for your advice. That's Andy. Johnny O, how easily we forget the bathroom door incident, right? This is what I'm thinking. Like, did you tag him or something? No, right?
Tag him
That's
for what?
weird. I
Tag
know.
him for
Look,
what?
TN Tickers blocked me after we had that spat over the poppies, and hasn't unblocked me yet. Hey, Alan. By the way, Alan, did anybody block you on Instagram?
I don't know, bud. Don't know. I haven't
No.
checked.
Oh,
Haven't checked.
well,
Probably.
now that you started posting a little bit more, on Instagram, you'll find out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Might have a
the
look.
philosophy of wanting to fawning on YouTube,
Hmm.
you shouldn't really be encouraged. At the end of the day, if nobody wants to like or subscribe or hit the bell or push the button or make a comment,
Yeah,
that's unilaterally their autonomy. Let them get on with it. I
yeah.
mean, we were building the show, even though I had I had a backseat, a Rio position, which I was quite happy with.
Hmm.
But the front runners were the jockeys were running the show, and we're
Yeah.
doing a good job.
Fantastic job.
And I think in the very, very old adage words that go back to the First World War, nobody kicks a dead dog.
Mm.
Everybody wanted to know why King George the Sixth was kicked and bullied at his private school, and the headmaster turned around one day and said, "What's going on here?" And they said, "Well, we're kicking him because one day he's going to be the king." Nobody kicks a dead dog.
Mm.
The show was doing well. I mean, I don't know whether it would have run out of steam, but that's a negative outlook to
No, no
look.
shot. There were people talking about starting to do 2 shows a week. That's why there was even a show planned for today.
Yeah, yeah,
They were
yeah,
gonna do
yeah.
this the
I read
talking
that.
watches Q&A. Just have some
I
fun,
read
and then
that. Yeah.
bam, channel is
Hmm.
gone.
So yeah, I read that. I read that on the WhatsApps. But no, so then the show was obviously something for whoever it was to be concerned about.
Dirk Diggler, $5 super chat. Timbo Dirk has 50 people in his chat. talking about cats and made more money than you, Oshin's master. Okay, well, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm just doing my show. He's doing his show.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got to hand it to Alan. Fuck me, you found your niche there. You slid into that one, and it was like a knife through butter, ready for a scone. You know,
Cheers, bud.
Yeah, 100%. It was absolutely cream and jam. It was really going well. Even I was getting the fizz. But I mean, I fell out of bed tonight really when I saw the links. But
Mhm.
no, we have to come back. Even under another name, we have to come back because the ingredients of the show is there. Never mind about that remark that was just made a minute ago. That's DD. Having a little wind up, but the soup of Alan and Alex and Steve, and Red, of course, Red. I mean, you know, around the peripheries of it, binding it all together, it will work. That will not fail.
Yeah. Yeah, it was picking up a lot of steam too. That's why they were going to do second show. There was already plans to have even more structured, like a different type of show there. Yeah, it was, and I was also working on getting some more shows on the community channel going. It's just it's bad when something like this happens because it also scares a lot of people. Like there's this thing affects everyone who's like a panelist and contributor, right?
It
Because
does. We're actually we are quaking on our knees. I mean, what was the reasoning? What for the invigilation? What was said as the reasoning that there had to have been definitive evidence, surely, given.
no, it was automated system that took the channel down. Most likely is because the channel is fairly new, and YouTube usually what it does, they have different priorities. Like a big channel gets more reviews than a really small new channel. Maybe under YouTube's whatever parameters, the algorithm they have there running, when this was reported to them, the algorithm basically runs a thing. It said it looks at, I don't know who reported this, but it had to be someone who had some say on YouTube. It could have been that Watch Guy London. They said it wasn't them. It could have been Roman. It could have been anyone. I don't know who it was, but it
Yeah.
had to be someone with some power, because then it looks at the channel that is being reported, right? And it compares the two. It compares, this is a big important channel reporting a nothing channel. This should be an automatic thing, because people create troll accounts of smaller channels all the time. Like
Mm-hmm.
people make that Tim Wrong account like 100 million times,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I could report that kind of as impersonation, and that could get taken down
Yeah.
instantly,
Yeah.
right?
Can
And
you
it will
can you
go through review. Yeah.
can you expand on the definition of prohibiting impersonation to everybody that's watching? Can you expand on that for us?
Well,
What's the definition of that?
what's the definition? Okay, yeah, we can go there. Here we go. So, content intended to impersonate a person or a channel is not allowed on YouTube. YouTube also enforces trademark holders' rights. When a channel or content in the channel causes confusion about the source of goods and services advertised, it may not be allowed. Okay. If you see content that violates this policy, report it. There is a report here. If you feel that yours or another creator's channel is being impersonated, you can report the channel. So this could have been like one of the hate streams, right? I don't want to go after hate streams again, because they're always crying that Timmy blames everything on the hate stream. So it might not have been them, right? Could have been just some douchebag, right? It could have been one of the friends, so-called friends. It could have been anyone. Who knows who could it have been? right? But anyone could do this, right? And then what is the policy and what does it mean for you? Okay. If you're posting content, don't post content on YouTube if it fits any of the description noted below. Okay, so channel impersonation. What is a channel impersonation? A channel that copies another channel's profile, background, or overall look and,
Okay.
and feel in such a way that makes it look like someone else's channel. Channel that does not have to be 100% identical as long as the intent is clear to copy the other channel, right? It was
Okay.
not,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
exactly. And it was not copy, it was doing its own thing, completely different. Yeah, there's some vague resemblance, but it's not. We're talking about um because you have to use some examples, right? And then they break it down.
Would this have happened if the channel was monetized? Do you think it would have had to have had a
Y-
person review it?
Yes, it would
A
have.
bigger channel has to be reviewed, and then it's thrown away, isn't it? It's
It would
ridiculous.
have. Yeah, what would have to happen? It would have to be reviewed by a person, not just by a machine, right?
Yeah.
So and so they break it down because like this is really vague. Like what is like how can you like because when they say the channel that copies another channel's profile, right? Was the profile copied? No. Because like if you literally answer that question, like was the profile picture copied? No. Background was the background copied? No, it was completely. You go in, you could see who's hosting this channel. Completely different people. There's completely different graphics. Everything is different. And so when you break it down, right, it's not 100%, but we're talking like as intent and then the personal impersonation content intended to look like someone else is posting it. And no, they were doing episodes and posting different episodes. Completely two different shows with similar name. And it's not impersonation. It was similar but completely different. And it's all original content. So yeah. These are just some examples. Don't post content if you think that it might violate these policies. Yeah, claiming to be a fan account without clearly saying so, or posting as another's channel, like using that channel to communicate as if they are the channel. hmm Yeah, but anyways, it has to be someone who kind of knows about the two channels and tries to fuck around and kind of do something.
So, heads to the drawing board then. I
hmm
think we'll have to wait for Al to return back from my fatherland and uh, go from there. I think.
Yeah, listen, it is what it is.
Yeah.
The watch my watch channel. Tim only did it as a half joke to get Spencer and Kev. Yeah, I mean, listen, they quit doing their show, so I did it as a kind of a thing because people who watch it were used to that name, and I tried to kind of in respectful way do something that's similar, but not like there was no confusion about it. We weren't saying we are that watch guy London. Nobody there was saying we are. No, we said those guys quit. We're doing a show. There was no confusion about the two channels. And when people came there were even people who came on and said, "Hey, is this that watch guy London?" And we're told, "No, this is that watch guy UK. Completely different
When we
show."
when we decide to reboot, if that's the pathway that we're going to take, is it possible to cut the original shows and retitle them and punch them back out again?
Yeah, it's possible. No, but it's not necessary. It's completely two different things. What are you talking about? They're talking. This is about intent. Did you intend to mislead someone? Were these videos intended to make people think they were watching That Watch Guy London? No,
Of
they
course,
didn't.
definitely not. No.
Nobody was trying to fool anyone into thinking they were watching the same show that was That Watch Guy London. No. This was presented as different. It's like Coke and Pepsi, right? Pepsi is Pepsi, Coke is Coke. There's two different brands. People can make a different Coke and they'll say, okay, and that's just going to exist. But if their taste different, then they're different. But you know what I mean? Like Coke is not Pepsi.
Yeah, but
It's the same thing.
I think what my wife is saying in the background
Yeah.
is just that I think that it was the titles.
Yeah, the titles were completely different.
Well, there's a bit of confusion there.
Well, look, for the titles, we go to the titles. And what titles are you allowed to use, right? How does YouTube determine whether you can copy somebody else's title, right? And you can copy everybody else's title as long as you're not copying with intent to fool. So, for example, if you replace a letter O with a 0, right? So that if somebody's reading, they're kind of reading it as if it's the same name, right? If we did That Watch Guy London, but instead of O, we put a 0 in there, right? That would be considered copying, because that's intended to fool, because we're trying to make people think that that show is That Watch Guy London, but we're actually changed it to a 0. You know what I mean? Okay, so That Watch Guy UK is That Watch Guy UK. It's a completely different show. There's no like you can't like say, like, claim copyright when the name is close, but it's not the same. It's a free market. You could call your stuff anything you want.
Is it not the fact that the usage of the time slot and similar sorts of holding?
There's no restrictions on time slot. People can't. That's just invented, right? That's just invented as part of kind of just to have fun. That's the schedule that we created ourselves, like that people created themselves. And people can go and do their stuff. They were posting videos the past 2 weeks. And you can post those videos anytime you want. But they chose to post them back at that 4 o'clock slot. Or was it the 8 o'clock slot UK, right?
Yeah. We have to look into it a little bit more and make sure that we haven't upset anybody, you know.
Yeah, look. Using someone else's real name. Nobody's using. There were people. We had like a banner. Actually, I have it right here. Let's see here. Hold on. I think it's here somewhere. Okay. So, all right. So this was the banner for That Watch Guy UK edition community. How could this be mistaken for the other one? Like, think about it. How? Like,
Tim, what is that whistling?
I think that's
is it me?
Private gentleman breathing. That's how he breathes.
Okay.
Well, hey, we got Blondie. Blondie, what's up?
Hi, Tim.
Hey, how are you doing?
Well, I'm blocked for one. So
why are you blocked? Who blocked you?
Start going into a freedom of speech spiel because I don't want to hear it. Anyway, I just want to. I'll read the comments that apparently have gone unread. So I'm glad I wasted my time there. So let's waste some more time. You don't actually believe your own bullshit that the channel title's completely different, right?
They're completely different.
Literally absurd, Tim. You
it's
know
not,
what you did.
That's
you know
not.
It wasn't a direct, like, shot across the bow against them, right?
shot
Yes.
across the
Just admit
bow.
it.
It's to make the transition for people easier. People who used to
Why not
watch
name it
that
Watch Talk
show.
UK? Watch Talk UK. UK Watch Talk.
Yeah.
No, that Watch Guy UK. Like, you're
What
trying to
does it
make it
matter?
such
What
a
they have
smooth
the
transition
copyright?
for
What is
what?
the
To steal
copyright
the
on That
leads?
Watch Guy? Nobody can say That Watch Guy. That's the only channel. That Watch.
But don't act like it's completely different.
It's not impersonating. Oh, so what?
I
Any
didn't
That
say
Watch,
that. I'm not
any
addressing
That
that.
Watch Guy now is impersonating That Watch Guy London.
I didn't say the word impersonating. I just said how you're here claiming that the
Well,
titles are so
well, look,
completely
I'm
different.
not denying. Blondie. I'm not denying that the channels look similar. What I'm saying is that that's not It's not. It's not trying to impersonate.
You are
It's
denying
not
that they
impersonation.
look
No, we
similar.
don't. It's very clear. They're completely different colors, completely different people,
and apparently
completely different icons.
they were using the same theme song. Apparently, I saw.
And they took it out, and they didn't. They recut it. It was
Is it a
re-edited
slow
different.
news day? You couldn't talk about anything else. You had to talk about
The
this
channel
for
was
10
taken
hours?
down. People are devastated. What do you mean? I
Devastated.
couldn't
What did
talk
they
about
have?
anything
4
else.
shows? What did they
How
have?
would you
4
feel if
shows?
your channel got taken down for imitation? You know how many blonde chicks there are out there?
Yeah, and guess
Any
what? How
blonde
many
girl
ones
can
there
say
are
you're
doxing
imitating her.
me? Hate channels doxing me against you. Oh, and while I'm on that topic, Tim, you were supposed to have my name, which was doxed here, in your banned words list, okay? And I sent you many variations of that to put in there as well. And you promised that you did. You assured me you did. Meanwhile, you have your sicko fans in the chat doxing me, and not one mod
Doxing
does
you.
a thing.
Blondie, what are you talking
Why
about?
is my
Doxing you?
name even allowed to be on
Blondie,
there?
people say my real name all the time.
Tim,
Artem, everywhere. Artem,
It's
what's
on
the
your
big deal? They
PayPal.
already
You put
know.
it out there. It's on your PayPal.
I didn't put it out there. You put it
it's-
out there too.
I didn't put it out there. It's on your
Well,
PayPal.
Blondie, look, these things
Come on.
have a way of just coming out. The more you come onto social media, the more shit that people are going to dig into and find out. So if you don't want stuff to be found out about you, the best thing to do is not to do
Tim,
social media.
Why are you? You're not addressing the issue. That's
Oh, I'm
you're going
addressing the issue.
around
I
the
can't
issue.
look. There's other people called by that name. I actually met someone had the same name as you have.
I remember.
And I met
was
them in real
watching,
life,
actually.
but people
You
in the
were
chat couldn't say
Florida,
her name
and
because
you doxed me then.
I didn't dox you.
Did it.
There's
You
other bit.
did
Hey,
it.
Blondie, you're not the only one who has
That
that
you
name.
doxed?
There's tons of women. It's a very common name.
Tim,
We
did you
can't say your
even
first
listen to
name
your own
when it's
bullshit?
referring to someone completely different. Come
Do
on,
you
Blondie.
even
You're
listen to
going
your
too
own
far.
bullshit? You didn't address why my name is not in the block words list like you promised. Are you going to do that?
I told you because we met someone else in. You can
Oh,
actually go
that's
watch
the
it. Go
reason?
watch the live stream.
Because of
I was
that
in
lady, that one woman you spoke
the
to
blonde
for 2
woman that
minutes?
looked exactly like you, and she
And
had
you think
exactly
she's gonna
the same
come
name
on
as you.
here with her real name on the channel? Like what?
Well, she had different
bullshit
name.
excuse.
She had
Oh,
different last name.
bullshit, Tim.
She had different last name, Blondie.
Bullshit.
What's
This
bullshit?
is absurd. This is so adult. This is a typical
Well,
Tim.
People started telling me, like,
OT.
Tim, why
Ooh.
couldn't I say? Why wouldn't it show up when people were trying to say hi to the girl?
Oh, so then okay. So
And I had to explain.
the quote-unquote
Actually, that
fan
name is
that
blocked.
came on for all of 2 minutes months ago, that no one
Blondie,
knows or anything. You put my life. You didn't care.
I cared,
sacrificed
Blondie. I
me
care
so people could say fucking hi.
more than anyone else. I care, but I just don't. I don't wanna. I don't wanna like go down the rabbit hole with your delusions because some of the stuff that you say, it's
No,
out.
Dirk. He actually technically did dox
Like,
me
I'm
when
your
he was in
friend. I
Florida.
actually tried to set you on the right track, but you wouldn't listen to me. You can't let go of the past. Sometimes,
When
sometimes
I
it's best to
continue, when I
just
have
forgive
people
and forget.
messaging me, when I
There's
have
no
people
point of fight.
messaging me, when I have
This is
people
not a
messaging
battle
me,
that you should. This is not a battle that you're gonna win,
block
nor
my
is this a battle
name,
that you should even be fighting. I think
block
you're just
my
fighting
name.
this battle because you want to win.
I'm
You
not trying
want.
to fight with you. I have asked many people to reach out and tell you to contact me. So I even emailed you earlier because I'm trying to tell you to contact you about the block bullshit. And now I find out freedom of speech, my ass. I can't even comment in the chat.
It was not
And
authorized.
so
In
I
fact, if
have to
I
come
find
on the
out
live
who
stream
blocked
to
you, I will
air
take the
out
wrench.
this shit that I did not want to be aired out publicly for obvious reasons. And instead, you're of saying, okay, no, sorry, Blondie. Instead of not, I haven't heard one apology. Instead, you're making excuses, saying you haven't even offered like to rectify the situation. No,
Blondie, I'm sorry. Look, everything I did because I was trying to genuinely help you. Sometimes your true friends will tell
gaslighting.
you what you need to know and not just what you want to hear. I didn't want to
Okay,
lie to you, Blondie. I didn't want to tell you like
Tim, just
lies.
stop
I
talking
wanted you
because
to
whatever is
actually
going to
get
come out of
better.
your mouth is going to be continued bullshit.
Well,
Anyway, the
see,
Watch Guy UK, whatever. You guys know what you did with the channel. You've made
it
plenty of
wasn't
enemies.
impersonation. It was maybe similar, but it wasn't impersonation.
You've made plenty of enemies. Just create a new channel and like everyone, stop wipe your tears, guys. You had a great channel. Yeah, just restart it. Like
What
you
about
had
the
four
7 episodes?
shows.
Oh, just restarted.
Yeah, you can have
Blondie.
chandeliers on. You can have Oshin on. You can have all the heavy hitters. You still have all the videos. You can re-upload them.
I think
Like
Blondie, I think you don't understand
you did it
because
to
you
watch
don't understand
Nicholas.
that what those guys
You
did
did it to
actually
watch
mattered to them.
Nicholas, Tim. How is it different? You did that to watch.
Because these guys do stuff that actually matters to them, and they want their efforts to remain there. They want people to see it because they were proud of what they did. They're not like you guys who make a stream and then delete it immediately because they don't want to be clipped because you're saying things that are so fucking insane and preposterous and obvious lies that if something was clipped, then the next day it could be easily disproven. So everything needs to be scrubbed clean because you're not proud of anything that you do. Those guys loved what they were doing. That's why that channel matters.
That we've spoken, they could have created 5 channels.
It's not about just creating random
I
channels. It's
get it.
about
It's
actually
the
believing in
viewers.
something and not just jumping from one thing to another. See, this is your problem. You're always jumping around. You never choose something and stick with it and
What?
learn it best that you can.
What are you talking about? Okay, that's funny. Anyway, I'm sorry that happened to them. I get it. The fuck that does suck. Okay, I'm not saying I'm like happy about it or like oh good.
Whoa, Blondie. Where'd she go? Double D, there is a sliding scale where hotness offsets crazy. She's on the wrong side. Look, we love Blondie. She's hot headed. I don't know. Look, I'm upset. She thinks this is a big joke. She think because she's just doing this stuff for fun. She's not serious about it. This is just all a big joke. That's why she could just believe one thing and then completely opposite thing the next day. We actually have principles. We stand behind something. We believe in the rights of watch enthusiasts. And we stand on the side of fairness for the watch enthusiast, whether it's with the cartel, whether it's with the authorized dealers, and whether it is with the manufacturers. David H, there is a lot. It's a crazy day today. Alan, what do you think of all of this? Do you think do you disagree with Blondie that channel didn't matter?
Of course it mattered. Of course it mattered. Listen, Tim, it's 11:30. I'm falling asleep.
Hey,
I'm going to call it a night, buddy, okay?
go. Good night, man.
Take it easy. Guys in the chat.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hang in there. I wish I could have given him the good news before he left that the channel was reinstated, but I didn't get the response yet. So we just gotta keep going here, keep streaming, keep talking watches, keep the torch of freedom of speech burning. Dang, okay. Investigation. Okay. It's still under investigation, guys. That's what the channel says. The link is in the chat. What happened to Blondie? Why did she drop out by accident? I wonder why. Now Timbo will say, Blondie, come back. It's just, Blondie, come back. Come back, Blondie. I want you to be normal again. Well, more normal. Back when we were good friends. It was so much fun. Ah, the good old days. With John D, with all the Watch family. Ah, it's so good. I don't know, where did it all go wrong? I don't even remember which day it all went to shit, Blondie. I don't know what it was. I was trying to tell you, you have to move on, let go of the past, forgive and forget. Who gives a shit? There's so many other cool things to do in the watch world or in just general world. Hell, there's so many cool things to do. Yeah. Peruka, if I dye my hair blonde and hop on, will I be impersonating Blondie? Boom! Peruka, hop on the stream. Hop on the stream. I talked to Higgins and he told me why you got upset. It's because you got lumped in with Higgins when I was told to choose, Timmy. It's one friend or another. Oh, the decisions. Why you guys got to put me on the spot like that? It's not really fair. Right? So, I'm sorry that I make the wrong choice. I know that. But it was principled choice. It was that I that's not the kind of decision I want to make. I don't want to be I don't want to be on the record choosing between friends. That's just, I don't know. It's not a good thing. Peruka, hop on the stream. Let's talk some watches. I want to know what's going on in your collection since then. I'm coming to Switzerland. I would love to hook up. We can go get some beers. We can have a lot of fun. I saw you met up with OC last year, and then you completely ghosted me. Ah, yeah, it's freaking hard, guys. Let's see. But look, there's some. There's been what? There's been some watch crime, guys. The watch crime. Timothy Wright trade Higgy for the Lange. I can't because it's basically Grossman plus 10,000 euros for the Higgins's Lange. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have the extra 10,000 euros. So if you want to hook me up with 10,000 euros, the link is in the chat. PayPal link is in the chat. You hook me up with 10,000 euros, I'll trade the 10,000 plus the Grossman for the Lange. But other than that, I'm not. Yeah, it's been bad. Did you hear? Dirk Diggler said that Dirk is making more money talking about cats. So I'm totally fucked here, to be honest. Yeah, it is what it is. But let's talk about some crazy watch crime. Look at this. West Hollywood gym owner pistol whipped while fending off Rolex robbery. Fuck no! What? Oh, that's not right. Um, West Hollywood, California. The owner of West Hollywood Gym is recovering after he was pistol whipped while fending off an attempt to rob his Rolex. The guy was the gym owner and they jumped him for a Rolex. Look, I don't want to tell you guys to worry about this. Actually, look, it's a little bit overblown. This is big news because it was captured on camera and it's extremely graphic. My recommendation, just give them the watch. That's just what I would do. The brazen daytime attack happened in the 8300 block of Sunset Boulevard Tuesday afternoon in front of the victim's gym. Video shows 3 masked suspects approach the man on the street as he is walking his dog, a Maltipoo named Hercules. Very cool. It was with a dog. I hope dog didn't get injured. Whoa, hey, hey, Mark. Mark, how are you
What's
doing?
up?
Cheers.
How
Cheers,
you
man.
doing?
Hey, I'm not particularly well.
Bad day.
Yeah, it's just a total shit day. That Watch Guy UK channel got
This is
got
what
taken
happens
down.
when you have an extra day in the year.
Yeah, I don't want to brag, but I actually put a lot of effort into it. I spent a lot of time designing
It was a good
graphics and
show.
stuff for that.
Yeah, it was a good show.
So
It'll be a good show again.
it really hurts when something
Yeah.
like that happens. You wouldn't want that to happen to anyone, you know.
No, absolutely not.
OC91 $2 super chat. Can't you do Grossman plus 10 from the Sermit sale? No, I need the Sermit sale money. There's projects I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna need the money. So I've already spent the 10,000. Mentally, I've already spent it. I'm gonna interview some people. Hook up. Hey, Lucha.
Yo.
Well, you wanna give us your take on the whole situation?
Well,
Before we go on?
I think it's a shame because it was. I enjoyed the channel. I thought those guys really had good chemistry.
Yeah,
You know,
you were a
so
huge fan. You were in the chat, really
yeah,
engaged.
yeah. I liked. I like all those guys, but together they really put on a good show, and you can tell that they put some effort into trying to make a quality program. You know.
Yeah. Oh my God, Mark.
Yep.
They have 2 WhatsApp groups now. They had one
Yeah.
WhatsApp group. Sometimes I would wake up in the morning and there's 200 messages. I wasn't reading. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I set it all up for them, and they just, whoom, they just
They
took off.
really took
Took
off.
off.
They really did. They got invested in it. Put a
Yeah.
lot of time into it and effort, and it was a good show. So I'm sorry that this happened to them. You know, if it was Andy Binns, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
What a.
yeah.
Let's not say his name anymore.
Okay.
It referred to him. If you have to mention him, it referred to him as AB.
Okay.
Okay, because I don't want him coming back crying that Lucha said my name at this timestamp at 1 hour 38 minutes 54 seconds. So
Yeah.
he doxed me. What doxed you? What are you talking about?
That effing UK watch guy.
Ugh.
It's about effing UK watch guy.
Oh, that's a good name. It's about effing UK guys. Well, watches on wood have a name about that effing UK watch guy. Yeah, that's good one. That is really good one. Originally, I thought if we're gonna rename it, we're gonna call it something. My name idea was okay, and this is a joke,
Okay.
right? Because now we know that Spencer and Gavin didn't have anything to do with it. They said so.
I doubt that they. I would doubt that they would do anything like that.
Hey, Gavin said that he didn't. But
And they have a business. They're not just a channel or a person. They actually have a business. You know what I mean? So they have to be,
yeah,
good in the community at large.
Air King plus Grossman. No, he doesn't. No, he wants 10K euros. I'm not doing it. I'm not in the rush to do it. Actually, I like my Grossman. I freaking enjoy it. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. The Lange is great, but dude, I'm wearing the Air King right now. Dude, it's like the best watch. Look at this. I did a post, Lucha,
Mhm.
on the Air King. A little post. I made a little
Oh,
post.
posty. There you
A
go.
little posty post to cheer up my buddy Air King Ben. He's been away.
Nice. What's
Yeah,
wrong
and
with Ben?
he yeah, I don't know. He's been awfully quiet.
Mm.
I posted some pictures of Air King. Like, look at that picture. How cool is that? And that horse,
I like the look of the Explorer better.
like the Explorer. I don't know.
That's just me.
I kind of look. They're different. I put it on the passport here. It's Air King. It sounds cool. It's king. It's the king. It's got two kings. It's got the crown and the king in the name. It's kind of cool. I did some posted some pictures from like side angle, right? Usually people don't have this kind of view. It's not like, and then I posted reverse. You can see how the watch looks at different kind of in more natural. Yeah.
What'd you think of the pictures of the James Cameron I sent you on my wrist?
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey Tim G, I like.
Lucha, how are you?
What's up?
How are you? Big Timmy, how are you? God, they're cancel culture. It's everything going on around here. What the heck?
Right?
Yeah. See, if Trump was elected, that would never have happened.
That's freaking nuts, right?
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay. Lucha, how are you? I'm actually in Birmingham, Alabama. I flew into Atlanta today.
Whoa!
What?
Go see.
I'm
You're in Alabama. Look up Looking
Birmingham.
Glass.
I'm actually in a town called Mountain Brook, Alabama.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually a nice little town. I like America.
Yeah.
I like all parts of America, even Baltimore and Detroit.
Do you rent a car when you arrive there, or how do you get around?
You know, it's a funny thing that you mentioned that. From Atlanta, girlfriend has a house in Alpharetta, so we just take her car. It was left, unfortunately or fortunately, at the Atlanta airport. So for 2 months, it was a hefty bill.
Oh,
yeah, there you go. You like that? Okay. So I don't know. You know, it's one of those type of things. So I walked in with a new watch. That was good. Should I say that with customs?
Yeah.
But anyway, Lucha, how are you?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
I'm doing okay too. How's everything in Pittsburgh? Is Steelers going to be back on top again?
Nah, they don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem now in life. You need a quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obvious what happened. See, so Timmy's the quarterback. So Timmy, what are you going to do about this UK situation?
What I'm gonna do with this UK situation? Well, I'm waiting. I reported this to YouTube, saying that even the guys that own the channel are not like saying that they it wasn't them. So basically, the guys responsible for the channel. Actually, I'm gonna take the screenshot of this conversation where Gavin tells me I'm gonna send it to my rep and say, hey, look, this is the owner of the channel telling me that it's not them. Okay.
Hey, you know, all I can say is, you know, all these dating apps, that I've tried, you know, I've tried them all since I've been divorced for like 10 years, 12 years. And, you know, they're all about the same. When
Mhm.
I said something like, "If you say feminism 3 times, it makes me laugh,"
Hmm.
some girl, some woman, I should say, reported me,
Oh, really?
and I could never get beyond that one dating chat
Oh
ever.
man, this is the new generation of
It's like you
snowflakes.
can't say anything bad. I
Yeah.
said, she goes, "Oh, I'm a feminist." I said, "Well, if you say it 3 times, it makes me laugh."
You know,
And basically, she reported me.
that's crazy. For a joke? You can't even joke anymore?
Oh my gosh, it was bad. It's
But you know
bad.
what? You know what I also find really disappointing is seeing people like, for example, this guy Chelsky, right? This guy is celebrating the takedown of that White Guy UK channel. He's in the chat, fucking celebrating, dragging us, saying you deserved it. Fuck you guys. Like, dude,
Well, yeah, you're gonna
what?
have haters all the.
How could you
You're gonna have.
celebrate a takedown over any channel? Like, I would, if that Watch Guy London got
Why would
reported
they?
and
Why would
takedown,
they
I would
take?
be upset. I would be upset
Why
for
would they
any
take
YouTube.
it down though? I didn't see any problem. I didn't see any problems with. There wasn't any nudity. There wasn't any profanity, swearing. There wasn't any ethnic jokes like they could have done back in the 70s or 80s, like Archie Bunker stuff. There wasn't any. I don't understand. I don't understand why they took it down. I
Yeah.
mean, if you say hi, do they take it down? I mean, this is ridiculous. That's the issue that I have is that they've got too much power. These organizations have too much power on what you can do and what you can't do. It's free speech. I get it that it's their private companies, but they're also free speech.
You know, yeah. Yeah.
You know, I have a huge problem with, if you offend someone, I'm sorry, but you can't. You'll be offending everybody. You know, it's
Yeah.
just ridiculous what's going on today. Anyway,
You know, I'm actually grappling with something here. You know, there's a
I think I know who did it too.
bit. Well, look, whoever did it, there's some malicious assholes, right? But this actually makes me rethink what I did in the past, actually, because I actually put a strike on someone in the past.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
They were using, but the thing is, they were using really a lot of my content, and I listened to somebody. Right? It wasn't OC, right? I know everybody's gonna jump to like, oh, OC told you to put a strike. No, no, no. It
No,
wasn't OC.
I'm
It was somebody
OC.
else, and I shouldn't have listened to that dickhead.
OC is like the Wizard of Oz, but he's
Yeah,
not malicious. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He's the Wizard of Oz. I mean, he's got a mind that he's tricky. You know, he's got sort of my mind, except he's not as over the top.
yeah,
But I get him completely. But he's not. He's not a jerk.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So
So, anyways, I'm sorry for putting the strike. You know who you are. It was a wrong thing to do. I shouldn't have listened, and that's why I don't do stuff like that anymore. If anybody wants to create a Timmy hate stream, free to do so. You can use as much content as you
all that
want.
does is give
I don't care anymore.
all that does is give you free publicity.
No, no, yeah, I don't care anymore. It's just look, I listened to someone who I really trusted at that time, and see, I haven't they haven't came back for a long time, and they're never welcome back. It was really bad advice.
Whatever. I mean, again, I bring everybody back who wants to come back. You know, I hate to tell you this, but Lolex isn't officially back yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's
He's not officially back. I've tried to get other people back on the show, and they just like chat while I'm talking, and they're not back.
I've tried to leave 7 times.
I leave all the time. I thought Katz was gone. I thought Katz was gone after our little spat, but it's fine.
By the way, Now that my watch channel said it, actually, my watch channel put a strike on on my channel. But then he took it off. I contacted him. He took it off.
Well,
It
that's
was
good.
by accident. Yeah.
Congrats on that.
Yeah. I woke up and there's like a freaking strike. I'm like, what the F is this?
I'm surprised
What
you
the
don't have.
hell?
I'm surprised you don't have a lot more.
Yeah, I know. Look, it's actually I'm pretty sure it's just such a pain in the ass to get these things reconciled, right? Like going to YouTube and they have a judge and you don't really know like where is the line? Did you really It's really vague. You know what I mean? Like right now it's all in limbo. Two 2 days to get the answer. Well, that's going to be a long time.
That's it. We're all going to Twitch.
Yeah, well, yeah, it looks like that way. Anyway, what else is going on? Let's just talk about something else now.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
let's go.
butted in. And what were you guys talking about? I like that watch,
Talking
but
about watch.
I like it. I love it, but I never buy it.
No.
Oh, by the way, I was yeah, this is the GP, but before we go there, sorry, there was a thing here, the breaking news, the breaking news of a robbery, a wristwatch robbery, where the owner of this I guess gym gets a Rolex ripped off his wrist and pistol whipped. It's very graphic. You guys
Oh,
want to see it?
that's not fun. No, I don't want to see a guy get
You don't
pistol
want to
whipped.
see it? It's
I could care
really
less about a guy
graphic.
getting pistol. No.
This could be you, Tim G.
Yeah, you know what? That happened to me in not pistol whip, but someone came up to me in London like 4 years ago, 3 years ago when I had
Oh,
a 6117, and I told him he couldn't have the watch. I told
mhm.
you all that.
Yeah.
Now tell us again.
It's not a big.
Some
It's not a
people
big
didn't
deal,
hear.
huh? Some people didn't hear. Well, I said he couldn't have the watch. I gave him my money, and that was about it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you should handle it. That's probably the best way to handle it. This is not a
I said
good
it's not
way.
worth. I said the watch isn't worth anything. That's what I said.
Yeah.
That part. And basically, I gave him my money, and I never carry cash with me, but when I travel, I do.
And that's a big guy. Look at this.
Yeah, that's a big guy.
Look, and these dudes had a pistol on him. Look at that. You could see it. Wait, let's see here. There was a
Where was it? Where was this?
This was in right there. You can see that he's got a gun on him. West Hollywood. Yeah.
Okay, I can see. I can. Unfortunately, I can see
You
it
could
there.
see this happening, yeah.
You're there. Yeah. It's eclectic. I like it. I like the area a lot, but it's eclectic. I like the hotels there and everything around there. But just it's a Campbell soup of people, which is fine. It's America.
Yeah. It's just those houses, the ones on stilts. They create these areas where it's really easy to jack someone. So it's a dangerous neighborhood just by the way the architecture.
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Let's listen to some of this. Mhm.
Southland Rolex robbers return bolder than ever. This time,
Wow.
brazen daylight robbery targeting a local man and his tiny dog on the busy side.
Oh my god, that's the tiniest little doggy. It looks like doggy that Blondie had.
It's like a Bichon Frise.
Bichon. Oh, she's so sweet. Very glad to see that the doggy didn't get injured in the scuffle because, yeah, anything could happen there. They're with their backs to the doggy.
Sunset Strip, but this time they chose the wrong target.
Oh,
Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter is live in West Hollywood with more of the dramatic video and what the man attacked is saying tonight. Leanne?
wow. Okay. Well, what would you say if it was you? Would you come forward as the victim of this robbery? Would you want to speak to the press, or would you just?
Yeah, I would say something probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
What would you say?
I wouldn't come forward with my face. I would come forward saying something.
You would give a quote.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. What about you, Lucha? Would you like to be interviewed?
Only if I could wear a luchador mask.
There you go.
David Rocco DiStefano used to be a competitive bodybuilder. He now owns a gym here on the Sunset Strip, and he says he wasn't going to go down without a fight when those would-be thieves.
He was probably looking forward to it. You know, sometimes he looked at those three guys. They were kind of skinny. He thought, you know what? Let's have a little bit of spice.
Targeted him and his expensive watch.
Ooh.
A brutal beatdown caught on camera as armed thieves try to steal Rocco DiStefano's treasured Rolex.
I've never had a gun pointed to my forehead. So the one thing that I was thinking of, I was just like, this is it. This is it. I just opened up this gym 3 months ago, 29 years old.
It happened Tuesday.
Fuck. Damn, just opened the gym. 29.
Afternoon just before 2 in front of his gym, the Lab Athletic Club on Sunset. DiStefano had taken his multi-poo Hercules for a walk when 3 masked men, one of them armed with a gun, jumped out of a black.
Wow, how did they even see him?
I don't know, but they're gonna give this place business now.
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll do like a little expose, right? Did you see the Roman Sharp appearance on the Fox 5?
Yeah, the 7-minute deal. Yeah.
Yeah, where he came on the show, he showed his business, what he does, showed the shoes.
They showed this 5811 or whatever it was.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I actually saw it on YouTube. Yep.
Yeah.
And attacked.
They're just like, take it off. We're going to shoot you. We're going to shoot you. And at a certain point, I'm like,
see, they didn't shoot. That's what I was saying. Remember when
you can't guarantee that you're not going to get shot, though.
You can't guarantee.
These guys didn't shoot him. Other guys might. You know?
Yeah. But I mean, look, I think it's tough to pull a trigger because it's a big commitment. So
yeah, the problem is it's really easy to though too because it doesn't take that much. It's just a little. It's just a little.
In the scuffle, you could accidentally pull. Like the dog could come from behind, bite your ankle, and you could pull by accident.
It's pretty easy. It's actually pretty easy to hit the trigger.
Yeah, if you get startled, that's so dangerous. Yeah, imagine.
That's why you always have a safety on.
Always
like they threatened to shoot me for about 30 seconds to a minute at this point. If they haven't shot me yet, because I haven't given them my jewelry when I have other jewelry on and the Rolex is in my hand, they're not going to shoot me.
He says he had taken off his Rolex and had it clenched in his hand.
I wonder what kind of Rolex it was now. Because when is there do you have a watch that you wouldn't give up? Like I think I would, like most of my watches I would give without a 5%.
Timmy, I don't wear them. Okay. I've got a tag and a Breguet, and I don't wear the other ones now. I don't wear them. The ones I won't give up.
Yeah. What about you, Lucha?
I mean, if it came down to it, I'd give up. They're insured.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Because
my watch.
Lucha, you got a hell of a deal on that Polaris.
Thanks.
That's a great watch.
I like that watch.
Yeah,
I may keep that watch, get rid of everything else, and get a James Cameron.
Let me ask you: have you tested the real water resistance of that? I mean, I know it's 100 meters, but have you like put it?
I had my watchmaker friend do a pressure test on it. He said it was good to 100 meters. So.
Okay, which they claim. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How is the bezel that rotates the rehop?
It's nice. The only thing I don't like is that it doesn't. You can't screw it down, so you can bump it.
Okay. Does it move? Does it move a lot though when you wear it?
No, not really. You have to really bump it for it to do. But
you thinking about getting a NATO or something on it?
A what?
You're thinking of getting a NATO or another
a JLC on a NATO strap.
NATO strap. Hey, we're gonna get strike for imitating Tian Tickers' channel now. Careful what you say.
Oh my God, what's wrong with me? Now I really like the bracelet, Tim. And what I really like about it is it's good looking bracelet. It's comfortable, and it has the it's got micro adjust, like toolless.
It does have micro adjustments.
Yeah, it's 2.5 millimeters on each side of the.
That's pretty
butterfly.
good, actually. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Is it solid the bracelet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got a good deal on that. I mean, not a good deal. You stole that. Okay.
Well,
it's good. I like that sort of stuff.
I like you know me. I like a good deal.
No, I'm into them now. I'm like a little old woman with haggle.
Nothing like a good deal.
I want a good deal.
Nothing is worth risking your life for.
I mean,
right?
unless it's like a high-end Rolex or a Patek or something like that.
Yeah.
All these other watches are fair game now, in my opinion.
Look, the last 3 watches I bought were the Defy Skyline, the IWC AMG, and the Polaris, and they were all really good deals.
Yeah, that's nice.
They were all like, most of them were. Well, the first 2 were under a year old, on the card, and the second one was a year, or the third one, the Polaris, was a year and a half.
It's incredible. It's incredible. Do you think it was a dealer that gave them away, or do you think there was a person that bought them and just decided not to give them out? How did you buy those?
So, I think when talking to the guys at Watchbox about the Zenith, they think the guy bought it for he bought it at his Rolex AD to get credit toward towards something else, because that watch I don't think was ever worn, and the same thing, the IWC I don't think was worn, because the leather strap was like perfect on it. You know what I mean? Even like the writing on the inside, all the ink was still there. No crimps or anything. The JLC you can tell has been worn a little bit, but yeah, I like it. I just like to watch, and it was a deal, and
it's good. Yeah, again, congratulations to the JLC.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
JLC is nice. We even added it to the listings of all.
It came out dead last.
At least it was still in the rankings. There are many watch brands that didn't make the cut.
Yes.
So
was Chepek in there or no?
No.
No, I don't. No. I think it was.
I don't think
Well,
Chapek
actually,
was.
Well, no, Chapek. No. I thought you meant Chopard.
Oh yeah, Chopard was in there.
Yeah,
Chopard is raking in the money.
Chopard's really interesting because the LUC watches they've got like a 2-tier. It's almost like Buick and no, I'm like Chevy and Cadillac.
Mm-hmm.
They got the Chevrolet ones they've got ETA movements in them that look nice. I think they're okay. They're like the Speed Racer, what I call the Speed Racer, that it has like tire tracks for bracelets and stuff like that. And they go for like $4,000 to $6,000. And then they have the LUC models.
The LUCs are beautiful.
They're gorgeous. They go for like $20,000. But the thing is that you should just wait until they're on the secondary market for all that stuff.
Dingo Dave Grand Seiko was on the list.
2 tiers.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Let's see anything in the chat. We got My Watch channel says dude's risking jail for $20 from the corner bodega. They'll risk a lot more for something worth 7, 8, or 10 G's. It's a good point. It's a very good point.
It's not worth it. I mean, this guy is lucky. It's.
Yeah, he's really lucky.
He's really lucky. And if you have insurance and it's a
health insurance. I'm afraid of the medical bills, the medical expenses. I can't go to doctors. I got some throat problem. I don't know. I can't afford the copay.
You're a roommate, though. You got roommate as a nurse.
Yeah. If it was so bad, if I was dying.
You still don't have insurance?
No, I have insurance, but I can't afford copays.
You could get. I gotta tell you something, Timmy. You could get Obama insurance. That's like $80 to $150, but you have to get it between there's a window from October the January, and in New York State, since it's one of these commie states that gives insurance to everybody,
really,
you could get that if you
but
you
what
really.
about the copays?
But then they own you, huh? Then they own you.
Own you?
Yeah, they own you. Okay, the state owns you. All right,
Jeez.
that's the problem. So I mean, they don't want it. You can't get. It's really. I've been told by friends it's really hard to get off. Like you've got other insurance.
Addicting almost. Like it's so. What is it? So cheap that you just keep going to.
Well, the problem is they don't want people to get off of it because they want to keep people on the dole. I mean, so it's like I've had friends saying, "Hey, I got a job now with insurance. Can I get off of this?" And they had to fill out all these forms and they didn't fill them out right. It took them like 6 months to a year to get off that insurance. And so anyway, long story short, there is insurance though. These states do provide Obamacare. Yeah, there's a window to qualify for it.
Yeah, but you have to have insurance. I'm telling you, when my heart valve blew out, that surgery, if I would have had to pay for that, I'd be destitute.
Dang.
Oh, Timmy, I had a car accident on the Merritt Parkway in Connecticut in 2015, and the jarring of my seatbelt gave me a hernia. Like the car was totaled, and basically, long story short, the hernia cost $30,000. I mean, if I didn't have insurance, saying to myself, how does a hernia cost $30,000?
What?
I mean, come on. They had to put a little piece of mesh right above my dick. And so basically, yeah, exactly. Thank you. So, and you know how they do it? They do it through your top. They do it through like near your throat, and they have they bring down and it's like 2 millimeters by 2 millimeters. It's teeny, and they blow your stomach up. So they didn't tell me that part. So I was like, I'm dating myself again, like Orson Welles for like a month. I was like a balloon because they blow you up. So anyway, you don't want to
fart it out,
okay. Huh?
Did you have to fart it out?
Yeah, they actually eventually the balloon, like after a month, it just started to sink in. But the jarring of the seatbelt caused the hernia. I mean, I was fine, and then some chick was blowing me, and it was a doctor, and she goes, you have a hernia here. Okay. I go, really? So anyway, I got it done. All right. So long story short, that's the $30,000 for a stinking hernia.
Oh my God. Sounds awful.
Yeah.
Dingo Dave says, Tim, you had that cost since COVID. No, I think I had this before COVID. But COVID definitely didn't help. So, but I had it before. Some of this misinformation regarding insurance, just so everyone is aware. Thank you, David H. The insurance is hard. It's hard. It's hard to deal with. Anyways, I don't know. By the way, I got some money back from the tooth. You know that? Yeah.
That's your money back?
Yeah, I got some money back.
I can't believe why they give you $10.
They give me more than that.
That's Marco.
Yeah. They said we thought they're gonna give us like nothing, but they actually give a little bit more than we thought. But I was not able to deposit the check actually.
Why, the check wasn't good?
No. I don't know. It just didn't. I think my app didn't work. But I need to deposit it. Anyway,
well, just go to a bank then. Just go to your bank and deposit it.
Yeah.
You guys want to take a guess? They told me basically last time I had this kind of job done, it cost 1,300, and this time they told me what 1,800, right? Or
1,700.
700. Yeah, thank you.
So they gave you 200 back.
Do you think they give me $200 back?
Yeah, probably.
What about you, Lucha? What do you think?
I think they gave you 700 back.
700 back? No. That's ridiculous. Okay, look, I'll show you. Because we have to remember.
Why would they give you money back? I wouldn't have.
They got more. Apparently, they wanted to be honest. They're not like
Oh, I
some
wouldn't.
people.
Dentist honest? Are you kidding
Yeah,
me? Every time
dentist honest. What the fuck? This is
That doesn't-
Oh, come
that doesn't
on. George
correlate.
Voorhees is a dentist.
yeah. I loved exactly. This is. I
Oh, they're
respect them
total
for this.
dentists are a total ripoff.
But this is like getting free money. I feel
Oh,
like
that's good. That's good. That's good.
$400.
You can
I
take
told
roommate
you.
out to dinner. You can take roommate out to dinner.
Oh shit! There's a quote from TGO1 on that piece of paper. Yeah, right. It's
That's nice. That's a two
it's
dinners.
it's a good piece of news that I got today in the morning.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a great piece of news.
yeah, it's like because I already spent. Remember, I already spent this money in my mind, and it's like, bam, free money. Okay,
Also,
cool.
also you've got Geneva, which is expensive.
Yeah, and guess what? I talked to Nub Gunner earlier today. He gave me the dates. So tomorrow I'm gonna sit down, solidify the dates. I'm gonna buy the flight. I'm gonna get the tickets to fly down to see Nub Gunner.
Mhm.
He said I can stay at his place. Don't have to get a hotel.
Good.
Perfect.
Enough Gunner's cool.
Yeah,
Good.
he's a really cool guy. And we'll go to a gun range.
Oh,
And
good. That's the perfect guy to teach you how to shoot.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we'll record a podcast together.
Maybe you'll be for the Second Amendment once he changes. You realize in Florida you don't need a gun license, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure which state he's from. He told me, but it's
All right, whatever. If it's
That'd be a
Georgia,
good
it's
time, though. Nub Gunner's a good dude.
yeah, absolutely. True American.
I think he's one of the middle states somewhere.
I want him.
He
I
told me
want.
like a million times, but it's hard for
I
me.
want him in the trenches with me if I need him.
Hell
There you go. Hey guys, I got a bolt.
Yo, okay. Hey, Mark, thank you
Good to
for
see ya.
hopping on. Really appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
I'll see you guys later.
Lucha, see you later.
All right. See you, Tim.
I'm gonna drop the link if anybody else wants to join.
Yeah, guys, someone else has to get on here. I'm pretty damn boring.
You're not boring. You're fun.
Slow day. No Buckley.
Yeah, look, I already did 2 shows. I could replicate.
I don't know how you're doing that. I mean, I was on a flight all day today, but I mean, I don't know how you did it. I mean, I'm on the internet the whole time, business class, so it's like I could fly business class all day long.
Yeah. Oh, business class is nice. You get
That's
good
fun.
food in the business class.
Not that, but they treat you like a king.
Yeah. Guys, let's try to get to 100 upvotes. We've got 208 people watching. Holy crap.
So what kind of watch do you want to look at today?
Well, let's finish this video real quick and then we'll talk some.
Okay. I mean, this is typical in Hollywood section of California. Yeah, absolutely. I like it there, but it's too eclectic for me. I like it.
It's hard to get around for me.
Hercules trying to help as the suspects continue to beat him.
Then adrenaline hit, and then they're on top of me, kicking me, punching me, pistol whipping me. I'm like, I'm not.
These guys were very scrawny, and he's kind of muscular.
I did, yeah. I might as well fight back. I pushed through the person that was hammer punching me in the back of the head, through his legs, and I tackled him into the gunman.
He managed to escape and run into the spawn next door. The 3 suspects and a getaway driver fleeing the scene empty-handed. Investigators say about half an hour later and a couple miles away, 3 men in ski masks and a black Cadillac robbed another victim of his watch. Authorities now investigating if they are the same suspects. DeStefano, who ended up with some cuts and bruises to his head, is counting his blessings. He and Hercules escaped with their lives.
Hercules. That's a good-looking dog.
Oh, wow.
That's a good-looking dog.
It's very cute. Very cute puppy. Wow, what a story, huh, Tim?
Yeah, that sucks.
And then they tried to rob somebody else. It's like,
I think it's gonna get worse and worse, unfortunately, in our beautiful country for stuff like this.
You think it's some of these guys who are turning to robberies were the guys who were doing the backpack flipping. They're the ones that know all the references. They could just drive around with their buddies and say, "Hey, there you go. That's the Patek Philippe 5712." Get that
That's
one.
That's exactly right. I'm only
Crazy.
in the paddocks.
Here's what, Timmy, you going to Watches and Wonders? Yes, I am. I'm already fully booked for Watches and Wonders, ready to fly out.
When is Watches and Wonders? March what?
It's okay. Let me pull it up here.
And where are you
Watches.
spending the last day?
Next to the airport.
That's fine. That's actually a good spot.
Yeah.
Like I said, I spent a few days at the Holiday Inn there. I like it. And also, just remember, you when you take the train, you don't have to pay. Just pretend like you know what you're doing. Get on,
Just
nod
say
your
you're a
head.
tourist, because they
And then,
actually there is a card that tourists can
yeah,
get.
but believe it or not, they don't even check.
Yeah, because it's just such pain in the ass.
So just FYI, it's all free.
Nice.
That's the only benefit of Geneva.
We were always taking. Well, the hotel where we're staying is right up against the convention center, so we don't have to
Sweet.
take anything. It's only if we decide to go down to have like a dinner at the end.
The old town area.
Yeah, the Old Town area.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Or if I was
That's where it's happening. Is the old town area.
right. So I think Friday we're gonna go do a gonzo in the Old Town area. We'll go around.
I really love that city.
It's a great city.
It's got the Swiss, it's got the German precision and the French food. And to me that's like the perfect harmony.
Did you see the FP Journe boutique restaurant?
Yes.
Have you?
I have eaten there.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, nice.
Very nice.
See, that's a really smart way to diversify your revenue income as a brand. Like, this is FP Journe becoming a brand.
Well, they're in the one of the nicest hotels in all of Geneva. The location is the best. It's right next to their boutique. It's right next to Vacheron Constantin. It's what the best, in my opinion, it's the best location in all of Geneva.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a really good location.
Make sure you go to see the Leopard Lounge.
A leopard.
Don't forget.
Nupgutter says, "What are you going to wear to Watches and Wonders?" So I think I'll have to bring like 3 watches. I'll try to bring the Grossman, maybe IWC, and the Daytona.
I would. Yeah, that's good.
Need a little bit of variety, different watches for different days. Grossman's got to get a little bit time out.
Well, you bring that. People who know Grossman would know it.
It's a really good watch,
We're
dude.
there, yeah.
Grossman, it's underrated. I think Grossman will survive. If
Okay.
the
I don't.
watch
That's
collapse, where brands just implode.
I don't think a lot of them are gonna. I don't even think like Nomos is gonna survive. How do you like that one?
Really? Oh,
I don't think so. I think that price point is too competitive.
too competitive.
Yeah,
And their
Brit.
watch is so janky compared to their competition.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Brit had a YouTube today on. They put out new colors like Rolex did.
Oh,
Nomos.
wait,
And I'm saying to myself, dude, no, don't even go there.
no.
Brit likes it. She might be getting paid by them.
I think she might be sponsored with them, right? Is
Yeah.
that does it? It should say. I think if she's sponsored, she would label it.
It seems like she's in bed with them. Let's just put it that way.
Okay,
I'm not trying to be sexist when I say that. Yeah. So those the colors are the same as she had a brand new video today. I said, dude, no. Yeah, those are the Nomoses.
Oh, look, there's no brand sponsorship link. No, there's no. Maybe she borrowed them from a friend.
I don't know. Those are the brand new ones, and I don't like California dials either.
Oh, look at it. It says nothing about.
Okay, she was all over them.
Interesting.
I think they're a great watch if you're like between 20 to 25 years old. Might be your first watch, but not as a collector.
Mm-hmm. Is this considered doxing when she just put everybody's names?
I don't know.
It's not. But look, but some people could just go crazy. Imagine if AB was one
Oh,
of
I was
the
saying he would
patrons,
have a
right?
fit.
She would get a angry phone call. Would have to delete the video. Hey, did you know AB?
Yeah, exactly.
Take it down, Brett.
No,
Take it
I'm curious.
down.
I'm curious if she asked every one of these people. I like her.
No, I mean, look,
like
I think when you sign up for her Patreon, it says that she's going to include
Oh, you're
whatever name you signed
that's
up
cool.
under.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, there's no problem with it. The people they
But
knew.
boy, was
I
she
don't know.
humping those? Was she humping those watches? I'm saying stuff. No, you can't go there. I mean, I go Casio.
You like the Casios?
No, I don't.
Oh,
But
this is just
it's painful. It's
it's
painful.
coral red and Tiffany blue. It's
Yeah,
obvious
it's so
what
obvious.
they're
It's like,
doing.
oh,
Late,
it's so Rolex.
yeah. But they do it in the German factory in Glashütte.
I think their movements are cheap. They're flimsy.
They're in house, but they
I know, but they're
are
flimsy though.
they're the cheapest looking movements ever. They're so thin.
Yeah, they're thin.
Yeah. Oh, look at all these colors. There's different. There's
Now,
other
hey, do you
colors.
have one of those? You have a Nomos?
When it's put up in front of me like this. No, I have one Nomos. Yeah, I do. I do
You
have a
just need to
Nomos.
sell it.
I do. And you want to
Even if you
buy it?
get no. Are you kidding? I'd run from that. You should use it as super chat bait.
Hey, by the way, we got somebody here. No Fold in the chat says, "What's good, Tim? What's your BFF, Nico? You know, Nico posted something earlier today, dude. Nico, this is guy. I'm not making this shit up right here. He thinks he's the Rock. He's he thinks he's the Rock, guys. Tim,
Yeah, what the f?
this
How did
dude's ego is completely out of control. Nico has completely lost the plot. He thinks he's some kind of celebrity.
is he selling cars?
No, he couldn't handle the Ferrari, so he had to get a Porsche.
Okay.
Yeah, Ferrari was too much for him. They keep breaking because he doesn't know why they keep breaking. He keeps doing donuts. Why is this car broken again? What happened to it? Hey, numbnuts, how about you don't do burnouts? How about that? That's for starters.
And I don't like fanny packs. I just don't like them.
I mean,
I don't. That's why men have pockets.
By the way, which watch is Dwayne wearing there?
I don't know. It looks like an Explorer.
It does look like something, right? But of course, Fatso had to wear a John Mayer. It had to be a better watch. He's a fat guy, but he makes up for it with the wristwatch. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's so cringe. It's so cringe.
His chain isn't as nice.
Oh, dude. Yeah, exactly. And his chain is garbage.
His chain is garbage.
He should have made friends with Trax NYC.
His chain is too dainty for that.
My boy Trax could have hooked him up with the Kilo Cuban. This is awful. I almost threw up. I thought he was having a baby, but then I realized, hold on a second. He's not one of those.
That's an interesting thing. See, I don't track him, so I really don't know.
Yeah. I think it's over. Let's see, he's doing something, but like when you're spending all your money on YouTube, right? Like if you're spending all the money to make the videos, and then your revenue falls, you still have to pay the same amount you were paying to make the videos, and
Yeah.
Yeah. So see. Oh,
The
can't
awesome, the
do
awesome,
it. I bought a
the awesome,
Porsche GC.
the awesome Pond says I heard Nico's losing money with the watch store. Yeah, I heard that too.
He's pivoting. He's thinking, oh, he's gonna break this one too. It's the same. It's the same story. It's like, why is this Porsche broken? Hey, did you see yourself driving? Look,
I don't know. He needs a
this guy's a total idiot.
he
They're
needs
like,
teeth.
why is this car keeps breaking?
He's got British teeth. He needs to
Yeah.
whiten his teeth.
Why is this Porsche breaking? Dude, because you don't know what you're doing. What the hell?
Yeah.
And also, because like he's so big now that when he sits down in the Porsche, the bottom of the car actually scrapes against the road. Suspension can't handle him. It's like, why are these supercars keep breaking? Because they're for skinny trust fund kids. All right.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Hey, have you ever watched European watch companies YouTube?
Watch company YouTube? Which one?
European watch company.
Oh, European. It's too clinical.
It's too dry, but
Yeah.
they go
Oh,
through-
dry. It's like
Huh?
eating sand, raw sand, with a glass
Oh, it's typical. It's
of
typical.
more sand.
It's typical Boston. Every person looks alike up in Boston. So the two guys, they have the ties and they're your typical, whatever. But they go through the watches. It's interesting. They do it every Thursday, like around 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And so basically, I just make sure that I go through it, and they open up like a beverage or a beer or whatever, and they take a look at their watches. Have you ever? So you've never have you ever gone through that or no?
No, never done that.
Go to the YouTube real quick. Just go to the YouTube.
Okay,
You can skip through. You don't have to. We don't have to go
All
through.
right, all right. European watch company.
Yeah, European watch company. See, you should. I mean, you're on
Dude,
the single website. It's two white boys, very nice, by the way, very nice people. Basically,
is there a mirror between them?
Yeah, they have a beer. They think they're cool, which they probably are. I don't want to put them down too much, but they go through their watches and what they get in.
I don't like this camera angle. It's
No, they're
what is
believe it or
this?
not, they
For
need
the
to.
phone?
They need to step up on their camera big time. Like their videoing is like right out of like.
What is this? Why do I need to see their legs with them sitting?
You
on the
don't.
chair?
I'm telling.
Why is this? What is this? What is
It's
this part here? Why is the?
it's really low income video shooting. I mean, it's not like it's awful, by the way, but I go through it. I do go through their stuff.
I think I got higher production standards here at the Tim Wright LLC.
Yeah, you do. I mean, it's not what O'Sheen has by far. Okay, but I mean, it's probably the worst video standards I've ever seen, even for anyone doing watches. But it's for the content. It's not.
Right. Okay, I understand. I bet this looks okay on the phone, but
and also these guys are like Wonder Bread. Okay.
Wonder Bread brothers.
Okay, not to be mean, but they're like Wonder Bread. I like them. That's a Lange.
That was that's a Lange. Zeitwerk with the minute repeater.
Yeah, it's a nice watch.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, European watch company, they have the best watches.
I think they've got the best of the high end watches by far. Like Patek, they've always been known for Patek, but then they've stepped up the game for Laurent Ferrier, for Ep Journe. I mean, they're competing now with Ep Journes with Watchbox, in my opinion. They're Lange is a great place to buy a Lange. It's a great place to buy anything, I think. They've really stepped up their game on a lot of their high end stuff. APs even. I saw a overseas for 26,000. Like last week, they had one 27,000. cheapest I've ever seen one.
And so all of their videos are like this?
And they're every Thursday. Yeah, every Thursday. I do watch it.
Okay. Okay. They need to do something about that under the table angle. Other than that, that's actually really solid here. They're showing a lot of watches.
They show it
Yeah.
I mean, I get emails from them too because I'm on their email list. But
Yeah.
but on Thursdays it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I love watching their website. This is where
They've got great stuff. They really have great stuff. The Pateks are. If I was going to buy any sort of Patek that's a dress watch, I probably would go here before even an AD. Because you're going to get a discount. Now, if you want the sales history to try to get like a Nautilus or something like that, I'd still go here. Because at least you know you're going to get the Nautilus when you want it.
Exactly. You're not going to get wizarded. That's what happened in the watch community.
Or like Lucy pulling the football off from Charlie Brown all the time,
Yeah. Wow, Tim, look at this. The 5811 is just so clean.
They've come down a little bit. They've come down. They're still up there.
They did.
They used to be like 170.
Still expensive.
Yeah, still expensive.
It's not enough. I don't understand the watch market for garbage. For a lot of garbage, it has really fallen. But like the icons,
this stuff no.
Yeah,
I want a what is it? I want a 5968 Aquanaut, and they really haven't dropped. They're about 130. I've been saying maybe they'll go down to 100. I would never get one from an AD. Never.
Yeah, it's too difficult. How do you
get
that?
It's not that, but you just have to suck too much. It's just not worth it.
You don't want to degrade yourself like that.
I
You're not that desperate, right? You wouldn't. Would you, if you were asked to show a business card before, like?
Oh, I don't care.
You're trying to get on the wait list. Let's say Tim. Let's say you come to an AD. It's a new AD. They ask you some questions. They ask you where you work, and they say, "Okay, we'll put you down for the summit. But before we put you down, can we see your business card?"
I would do that. I don't care. Lolex, that's fine with Lolex. Do that. That's fine. I don't see a problem with that.
All right.
My business card is, my business card is good. So I really don't care.
Well, I don't think it's about the good. It's about the fact that they would question it. Don't you think?
Well, you know what? It's funny. I get every week. I get who searched me just to see what's going on there. I've got a deal that tells me who searches me. And
like on YouTube, on Google.
It's not on YouTube. It's on
it's like Google.
With Google and stuff. I have a service that does that.
Wow, I think Spencer has that because that's how
okay. Long story short, I know some of the ADs did that when I walked out the door that week. When I first was in,
they searched your name.
Yeah, of course they did.
Dude,
interesting.
Why did they have to do that? That's dirty. I think. Like, why?
I don't care.
I know you don't care, but don't you feel like that?
I have nothing to hide on that.
Why should they have that kind of power over you?
They want to make sure that you can afford it. Maybe, I don't know, afford a watch.
But I mean, if you bring the card and everything goes through, and
I mean, think about it though. If you're like a famous artist and you're going to an AP store, of course they're gonna want them to have an AP.
No, but those artists, they have the American Express Black card.
Yeah,
unlimited spend.
I've got one too.
Yeah, see, when you buy with that, nobody.
Believe it or not, I wire the money. I wire.
You wire the money?
Yeah, I wire it. I haven't bought a watch in like a year and I haven't bought a watch in like March 2023. Almost a year. For the expensive ones, the cheap ones, yeah. And not the expensive ones. What's going on? So did you make up with Andy Benz or no?
No, I haven't.
That sucks. I'm sorry. Andy, come back. Andy, why are you so difficult for?
Yeah.
And where's OC tonight?
OC is OC's away.
Okay, where's Kimbo tonight?
I think they're away.
Okay, and let me ask you like a question that might be a little bit too personal. Where's Diego these days?
I know he was traveling.
Okay. Did he
And
give up for a while? He wants to have a kid or something, and he just like decided to take a break.
probably.
Okay. He's too valuable of a watch guy.
There's no commit. I mean, look, there's no commitment for these.
Oh, I understand. There's no commitment for anything. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I'll
People
wait
go through different phases in life.
Of
when
their
they come
life.
into the
No,
show.
I get that too. Or maybe he's like trying to like get to the next level or something.
Yeah. You never know.
I get it. I understand. I've been there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in my life, I got to figure out what else. You know, if I don't go after certain things, it's kind of a waste. No, I get it. I understand. But I do miss his expertise. Let's put it that way, because he's a smart man.
Yeah. 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 He was.
I've tried to get Blondie.
contributor.
I've tried to get Blondie on the show, so I'll bring that up now too. And
Okay. If she wants to come on, Tuck watches.
She's cool.
Cool. Okay. Get her on the stream. Get her on the stream.
I tried.
Quiet now. OC is not here. He's not gonna kick her off.
I don't know why she doesn't like OC, but
What I don't understand is like there's people who really don't like her and they kick her off. But okay, so what am I?
So
gonna talk to her.
Can I ask a question? What's with Dr. Bob's nightmare in her? What is Dr. Bob's nightmare? Yeah, you on here, Dr. Bob's nightmare?
I don't know. Did he say something?
I don't know. I don't know the story. I don't really want to know, and I think I've just probably effed myself, but that's okay.
I don't think there's any story there. I think it's all cool.
Okay. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
What other watches do you want to talk about? You want to go through? What's the watch store that Buckley goes to? This secondhand market store that has the brothers from every area of Long Island. Caruso Collections. What's it called?
I'm not sure what that means.
Forget it. I don't know.
Yeah. You want to watch this one? What's this? Fighting off? Oh, this is a different.
You've seen it now.
We already watched it. Yeah. Okay. Hey, by the way, you wanna? There's this one, the GMT. I want to talk about some GMTs.
Yeah, let's talk about GMTs.
Look at this.
You should only buy Rolex GMTs.
Look. I mean, these are like this is the mid tier, and it's really
the Bremont. Forget about the Longines. Nah, I've never heard of Nico or Miko. What's that?
Mido.
I've never heard of it. And Humanic, I actually like those, but I would never buy one. But they're nice watches.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy Mido, but yeah, apparently they make some insane sales.
Well, what do they call that? The shark bracelet. What do they call that type of bracelet?
Shark mesh.
Shark mesh. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of these shark mesh bracelets.
I'm not either.
They just.
I don't like.
It's very tough to buckle them. How do you size it or anything? Oh God.
Brian, Tim,
Andy, what's going on?
Oh, there you go. 51.96. I want to.
I'm live. Yeah.
68. Now.
Just jump on the stream.
Andy Benz, jump on the stream.
Jump on the stream. I'll put the link in the chat.
Come on up. You can give Timmy shit up here. Get ready. Timmy, what do you think of these? They all look alike. They're all kind of like blah. Don't you think?
Blah. They look blah. They're very uninspiring.
Thank you. That's the word that's the good word. Okay.
There's a lot of like pushed.
Okay,
There's a lot of like,
which
just they're
watch?
trying too hard. I feel like.
Right. Which watch brand here is not going to make it? Okay, Longines is what will make it because they got. Okay, that's really your question. This Bremont acts to they act. They're tryhards. Okay, it's just a tryhard brand. All right, they're just trying too hard on everything they do. All right, so forget that. I've never heard of Miko. I've never heard of them. So they're gone. They're gone.
Mido.
Huh?
Mido.
Mito. They're gone in 2 years. I've never heard of them.
What about the Unimatic? They make $600 watches.
I know. They're actually not. They're good looking watches. They're good looking watches. I don't know if they're going to be gone though in 2 years. I'm curious of where the watch industry is going to be in 2 years, unless they're owned by a big brand.
Right. So some big brand could buy them, and maybe they could buy their brand name and then start manufacturing. Because a lot of these, what you have to understand, a lot of these watches are starting to be made on the same machines. So like the Longines is probably made by the same machine that Mito is made. So it's like you could just put there's like a file, right? You just put it in, and
that's an interesting one. And I do agree. I do agree with OC91 that Unimatics they seem cool. I agree with that. They are cool.
And they're cheap. And that's a carbon one. I don't know.
The problem is
they're too big.
Well, again, the problem is in that price range between $0 and $2,000. I'm dizzy now. There's just too many watch brands.
It's just the Explorer 2 is such a good watch that buying anything else just feels like waste of money. Like these are not cheap watches, Tim. That Bremont, that's the price of an Explorer 2.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. And then Longines.
No, hold on. That's not $9,000. That Bremont.
Oh, that watch is like $8,000.
It's $4 or $5,000.
No, I think
they're ripping you off. Oh, they're smoking something then.
Let me see it. Bremont GMT. Okay, it's 5,000. It's Explorer 2 black dial on Joma Shop. Like you can get a used GMT 40 mil for the price of that Bremont. If the price keeps dropping. Look, that's the thing. Like they're all except the Unimatic.
Yeah, I'm just.
What is Mido? Mido is like fucking $4,000.
I'm just really tired right now.
No.
Watches. Period. So
Mido is $1,400. So this is like 1,400, 5,000, 3,000.
We have a great Lange store up in Boston on Newbury Street. Great Lange store. Lange and Son. I'm phenomenal. And supposedly the CEO of Lange comes here because he went to Harvard. So that was like a big deal. So every time he gives money or comes to Harvard, he goes to a shop. So he makes sure that everything's tidy and stuff. Anyway, I decided I do want a Lange. I want the Saxonia thin. That's going to be my daily beater for me. Since I don't Destra, I don't whatever. I want a Saxonia thin, and I've seen them a few times. And so I said, hit me up in September. I texted them while I was in Europe. I said, hit me up in September, and we'll move forward. They said, well, do you want to put a deposit down? I'm going to myself, come on, dude. I'm not putting a deposit down. I said, no, we'll just talk about it right after Labor Day, okay? And then the sales rep says, well, you realize they're going to go up. We're going to be raising our prices in like 3 months. So it wouldn't make a difference if you put a deposit down or not because you'd be paying that price, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like they're going away. I mean, eventually I'll get one. It's not like they're in strong demand. It's not like trying to say I want a Rolex Daytona. Okay, it's not. I'm giving you a Saxonia that maybe I'll get if I give you a deposit or buy one completely in September. I'll probably get it in December. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what you would expect.
That's what I would expect. So they're pushing for that. It's like the whole watch industry has like I hate to say this, has crashed like tremendously. I'm just trying. So now I don't want any phone calls from any ADs or nothing.
The dreaded phone call. That's what I described it. Look,
it's like, and you know what? I put my name down on too many watches.
hey,
I don't want
look,
them anymore. I don't want
look at what I said. Look, Tim G. Look, read right here. Read what I said. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
so you've got to be really careful now. Be really careful. I got a deposit on a Chupek that I know the company's going to probably be out of business by the time I get the watch. I've got money. I only put down $5,000 for a Grumfeld, which I want, a salmon dial, but you can get those on the secondary market now for 34.
Yeah, Grunefeld is good. Was going way above retail. Now I don't know.
I like them. No, they're you know who sells a lot of them now? European Watch Company for like 34, 36.
34, 36.
Yeah, and they're beautiful watches. They're perfect, in perfect condition. You can go to European Watch Company and pick one up.
Go get a.
I'm just waiting.
What's the name of the brand? The
I'm
Grunefeld. Go get a Grunefeld.
Huh? Get a Grunfeld, yeah.
John, hey, look at this, Tim. Just really quickly, there's a question from a viewer for you to try and guess how much BQ offered for Omega Seamaster 300M. How much do you think he was offered for green?
$5,800.
5,800.
Yeah.
How much do they sell for? On the rubber strap.
Maybe hold on one more time. Maybe $7,400. $7,400. I think they're probably what, 9?
No. Look, they sell for 4,500.
Oh, okay, all right.
4,200 on Watch Max. Oh, they probably offered you 2,000.
$2,000.
Oh shit! What the hell?
It's probably unsellable. In all due respect, you're better off giving that away.
Well, Jesus. Settings.
Yeah, I bet you $2,500. Oh, Awesome Pond. Yes, unfortunately, EWC does have sales tax. They want your license, which is really a bummer. So I can't send it up to like New Hampshire, where I have a little office. They want your license, so wherever you reside is where you're going to be taxed. So that's the bummer there. But you can negotiate that tax down, and if you buy another watch, like if you give them another watch, that goes as a credit toward the tax.
Oh.
So in other words, if you have if you're buying a watch for $10,000 and they give you like $4,000 for a watch that you have, you're only paying $6,000 for tax.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's not bad. It's okay. It's not like Jama Shop where I can have it sent to.
What's this Watch Max? Is this real?
Oh, outstanding. Outstanding. I bought that. I bought my tags from them.
Nice.
They're fine.
The pictures are amazing. They look too good to be real.
They're fine. They're like a mini Jama Shop.
Yeah, mini.
Yeah, I don't know if I should plug these, but you know why not? Why not? You know,
there's so many of these shops.
If I was going Omega, I would go Watch Max or Jama Shop. If I was going Omega.
Why are there two? They're doing the same thing.
Yeah, usually Watch Max is a little bit more expensive. You know what else? They sell sunglasses and everything else too. Oh, Jama Shop sells wedding rings, like Tiffany red rings.
They got free old Explorer 2 white dial, 7,900. Look at that.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. Like 8,000. This is like the minimum that you can pay. You can really have an amazing watch because this watch is perfect.
That is a great watch. Great watch. Yeah. And it's currency on your wrist. So basically if you need to sell it, you'll get, maybe you'll lose a couple grand, but if you have it for a couple of years or 5 years, it's currency basically. It
Yeah.
will always be currency. You'll lose some money, but it's currency. So if you need to sell, like in 2008 when everything tanked, I needed to keep my kids in the private school, and I had to sell all my shit. These things held up, and not that, but they actually even made money. And I'm still now happy I got rid of everything during that time, because now everything's too old. Servicing costs and everything too much. Servicing costs too much. Not on Rolex, but on the other stuff, Patek's.
Rolex servicing is very good. I think this is where
It's
a lot
reasonable.
of
Vacheron's high, in my opinion. I had the RM that was pretty high, but it's an RM, so I'm expecting that. Believe it or not, I haven't done it for the ep1166 yet because, but Vacheron Patek's were really high. Patek's were expensive. I had a 53, an annual calendar too for Patek, and that was expensive when I had it serviced like 5 years ago. Servicing is expensive. And then some of these places, I don't know why it takes them so long, like 3 to 6 months. It's like, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's like my watch is gone at that point.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, by the way, I was asked earlier today, someone contacted me and they were like, "Hey, Sam, check this out. They had this Hublot for sale for $1,000, and it's like one of those Hublots that that says like service. The Hublot gives you a watch while they're servicing your watch. They give you a watch to use in the meantime.
Yes, it's like a loaner. It's like a loaner car.
Let me show you.
Yeah,
and
but
it
you
was
know
really
what?
tempting.
That just tells you what where Hublot is right now. Okay, they're giving their watches out.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. 1 second. Hey, oh, we got Andy Benz.
Andy Benz, sir, how are you today?
Yes. Tim, I don't want to fight. Okay.
Hey, oh, we got me neither.
Andy Benz.
You have to turn off the YouTube in the background.
Yeah, already. I couldn't believe it. I don't want to fight. Take it down.
Me neither.
Asking me what's going on.
You have to turn off the YouTube in the background.
Yeah, already. I couldn't believe it. I don't want to fight.
You have to turn off the YouTube in the background. Andy, are you gonna turn off the background noise?
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying. Just give me a minute.
Andy, are you gonna turn off the background noise?
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying. Just give me a minute.
Andy, are you gonna turn off the background noise?
I think Andy needs his own show.
I think I'm gonna mute him for now. We'll just go without him for a little bit. And he's gone. Okay, I don't know what happened there.
He disappeared. Okay. So according to who's in the chat, they just said something very informative. Hublot's been doing this since 2000. Who said that? Whoever said that, thank you. I don't know this stuff. They give you a loan, or they give you there it is. Mill. I don't know this stuff. I don't know. I don't know anything about Hublot.
Yeah, so check this out. When you give your Hublot, so I want to get an Hublot, that purple one, remember?
Yeah, I got it. You think you'll get it for 12?
I'm going to try to get it for 12. I'm going to do my best to try and get it for 12. Let me show you.
You know, in all honesty, again, going back to this all honesty stuff, I think getting watches like to bargain for them, like getting them cheap, like is more fun than going to an AD.
Yeah, of course.
That's my personality.
Oh my God! Look at this watch. Look
You
at
really
the
like that, huh?
sexiness.
The
It's a
Negroni would look
sexy
good, and Buckley
piece.
would look good in it.
The Negroni would look so good in this.
Negroni, that would look good on Negroni.
And then when you service your Hublot, they give you an Hublot to wear.
Yeah, I know. It's a
And that's
service,
this
like
one.
a service car.
It's a service Hublot. Yeah. It's a quartz watch. This was $1,000.
It's actually a smart idea because it keeps you wearing their watch while it's being serviced.
You're not looking for other brands. That's right. You're not in the meantime
It's actually
shopping.
a really smart idea.
Genius. And
Yeah,
these are extremely collectible too. Because people steal them. They say,
So
"Oh, I lost it on the airplane."
in Miami, the South American crowd loves Hublot. They really buy Hublot big time. All the South Americans that are in Miami, and so in my office we have obviously Hispanic, and they have two of the people have Hublots, and one's a woman actually.
Wow.
I don't say anything badly about them, but they always like chuckle when I go by.
I'm in love with Hublot. When I was in LA, was it LA? No, Miami. When I was in Miami with Red Shovel, me and him, we went to the boutiques together. We were in the design district. Mathis was supposed to come pick us up super early, but he ended up being late. And we had time to kill. And so we went to different boutiques. We went to Lange. We went to Panerai.
Did you like Lange there?
Lange? No, we hated Lange. They kicked us out basically.
Well, because you look like a bum, and so did Mathis probably, right?
Yeah.
You
They
didn't
showed
dress
us
like
the door basically.
You didn't
Said,
look
"Okay."
you didn't look like a bunch of douchebags. That's the problem.
But it was empty. There was no one in the store. Why?
Well, I don't like going into stores unless it's like RMs, boutiques that
Yeah.
I'm the only one in there. I don't really want to be the focal.
Well, there was no one there. The boutique was empty. It wasn't like there were people banging on the
I
door
understand.
to break into Lange to buy all their watches, right? Nobody was there, and they were just so rude unnecessarily. I don't get it. Why?
No, I understand. No, I understand. You
What's
know,
the point?
when I first went to, like, I don't know, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I first went to Miami.
Hey, roommate is home. Hey, give me the box. Give me that box. I gotta. Okay, just leave the dishes, but the box. This was gift actually. I got an unboxing, guys. If somebody super chats for a super chat.
How many beer are you drinking?
I did. It's not a beer. It's water. It's just water. It's tea. Try it. It's tea.
It's liquid death.
It's liquid death. It's just water, roommate. It's water. Roommate thinks that this was beers. She came in.
Today also somebody call out. Are you kidding me? This place.
Don't just call out. You should start calling out as well. If nobody else showing up, I don't see why you should be showing up. By the way, guys. Yeah.
Why call out every day? Oh my God.
Well, that might be a good thing. No one bothers her then.
Huh?
That might be a good thing. Then no one bothers her, and she's away from you for a while, so it sort of works out. So let her just go.
Let her go.
Let her go there while there's no one there.
Let me go where?
Where do you want to go?
What the fuck talking about?
Okay, hold on. Let's just.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
You're gonna get me in trouble, Tim.
What is the solution?
What's the solution? What's gonna be the solution? So let me show you who this is from, because it's a good friend of the show. Really great Instagram, Madison, New York. Where are they? Here we go. Madison, New York. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. I don't know what it is. He just told me, "Hey Tim, let me get your address. I'll send you something cool." It could be he's got some new designs here. Got new T-shirts. Interesting. I don't know what it is, but hey, cool. Look at this. Speaking of the devil,
Those are pretty cool.
You like it?
Yeah, I like them a lot.
Yeah, it's very cool designs. It's kind of for watch enthusiasts. Have the hat, the
You
t-shirt.
need stuff. You actually need stuff like this.
Yeah, look, I'm not good at this merch stuff. So I tried. I do have a drop here and there from time to time. Hey, here we go. Check it out. Oh, whoa. It's a hat. Oh, dang.
Very cool.
You got me
Very
a
cool.
hat and a t-shirt. Okay, let me show you. Shout out to Daniel Katz. I'm after Circle. Wait, I'm in after Circle?
That's
What
what
does
I
that
meant.
mean?
Bad writing. I screwed up. I'm in writer's circle.
Oh, you're in Writer Circle.
I made
Okay.
a mistake. My spelling's horrible.
Blondie, come on up. Come on. Hey, drop the link.
Hey, let's drop the link for Blondie.
I'm going to say a quick hello to roommate. That's all, and then I'll get off.
Oh, Daniel Katz
Matt,
says
how
hello,
are you?
roommate.
Hello, Daniel.
Daniel,
Hello,
he's in
hello.
the Writer Circle. He's writing right now. What are you working on?
I wrote
A stand-up routine or a novel?
a little bit of funny stuff and poetry.
Oh,
So,
funny stuff.
yeah,
Comedy and
poetry is
poetry.
yeah, one of my poems is kind of serious. It's silly. And another poem I wrote. So I'm going to say that today. So I'm going to go. I just want to say a quick hello. Tim G. Hello.
Mr. Katz, how are you today? You looking sharp?
Yes, I'm looking like a dull pencil. Sharp. Yes.
I like it. Yeah,
okay.
I like it.
All right. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Oh.
Blondie, hop on the stream.
Blondie, come back. Blondie, come back.
You can kick Timmy's ass.
Yeah. How is she doing there?
I don't know. Anyway, what else? So let's look at this merch.
Oh, I don't look good in the hat. Hey, roommate, try this on.
Yeah, have roommate try it on. Oh, I like that. I like
Oh,
that.
there you go. You like it? You like
Yeah,
the
I
look?
like it a
Actually,
lot. Yeah, I like it a lot.
actually, it looks pretty good. It's a little small. Look, but look, it's kind of.
Well, I like it a lot.
It's a look. It's a look.
It is definitely a look. What's the logo on it? Can you see?
It's a Cartier crash,
Oh, that's cool.
right? Just like this show, it's a car crash, but you can't look away. Small hat? Why do you mean? Because most people are not as fat as I am. They're skinny.
You know what?
They go outside and exercise.
Roommate would look good in that hat. You know.
Yeah.
I bet you it's better looking on a woman than it is on a guy.
Let's see it. Try it on, roommate. Oh yeah, it looks good. Looks really good on her too. You want to show? Check it out. She's eating rice.
Very nice.
Just 10 hours didn't do anything. What is
10. Oh what? 10 hours? You need to get some. Are you working tomorrow?
No, I'm done.
No, you're done. Okay, so just calm down, relax. You're not working tomorrow. Just calm down. Eat
Wait,
slowly.
Raven!
Eat slowly. After I finish the stream, I'll do
She has to unwind. She has to unwind. I get that. I get it completely.
I cannot quit the job.
Don't quit.
She has to decompress.
No, he didn't say quit the job. He didn't say that, roommate.
No, she has to decompress.
But this is the best one.
This is the best job so far.
Yeah, but the people keep calling us.
Yeah, then keep the job.
Everybody else is just calling out all the time. She doesn't know what to do.
That's good. That's good. That means that she's going to be in demand.
Yeah.
And she can flex with her. She can flex with her patience with her watch.
Yeah, she could probably.
Yeah, 12 o'clock. I have 5 patients same time. What do you do?
Don't do all the patients. If you don't do quickly, just tell manager, hey, we don't have enough nurses. You can't accept all these patients.
She needs to take a walk around the block because she needs to decompress.
Yeah, it's not good. You want to go take a walk?
She needs a drink. She needs a drink.
Okay.
What did she say?
Slowly. I said, you want to take a walk? She said, no, I'm hungry. I didn't say right now, after you finish the food, of course.
She's got to decompress. I get it. I do it all the time.
Yeah, she's stressed out. Crazy. It's tough. It's tough. Real life is very tough, guys.
Okay, so this watch I like, but I would never buy it.
So I already have shoulder pain and back pain, but there is no
Mhm.
place to go.
There's nowhere to go. It's over. There's nowhere to go, nowhere to hide.
And the other nurse she needs surgery in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Ready to make believe. So what to do? Oh my god,
Mm.
it's crazy.
It's a good looking watch.
It is, right?
Yeah, I never buy one though. I don't care what the price is.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever buy that?
You know, I like it.
I like it too. Would you pay $5,000 for that?
Yes, $5,000. Yeah, I would.
Would
I
you pay
actually would.
15 for that?
I would pay $8,000.
Okay, how much is it?
You sure you want to find out? Oh, wait a second.
What
It's
is it?
25,000
Oh,
Swiss
come
francs.
on. No.
Dude, that's kind of cheap.
No. It's in the price range of $20,000 to $40,000. It's in that price range.
I swear, I thought this would be $160,000 watch.
No. I thought it was $50,000.
Yeah, it's not that. It's 25,000. Roommate, what do you think? Holy wow.
Yeah, Doc Diggler said.
Dirk Diggler said, what did he say? Poor girl having to see Tim every day of her life.
No, this is refreshing. What you talking about?
Yeah.
So I got the stress outside and coming home.
You know,
A little bit relaxing too.
the Awesome Pond 13K would be too
Dick Diggler.
much for this
Dick
watch.
Dirgler.
He's
I would personally rather have I'd rather have a Tag Heuer Carrera over this watch.
Oh, I would take this over Tag Heuer
Okay,
Carrera.
see, that's how effed up I am. Okay.
Yeah. There's something about this watch that really draws
it's a
me
little
in.
bit too designer for me.
I like how you see at the center of the dial looks like the strap is going through it. Like
Yeah.
this black portion.
Yeah. The
And
strap,
then
I
it's
think
got meteorite
I
with
think the strap.
screws.
I think the strap is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, strap is not. Strap reminds me of the strap from Code 1159.
That's exactly correct, and I think the strap on 1159, they nailed that.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did a great job with the new straps.
And the way this bridge sits, I love the
I
design.
like it. I just would never buy it.
I would. I really would. You know what?
Oh, don't go there.
I actually.
Well, how much would you pay for this? Would you trade your Grossman for this?
Tim, I think
Because you get your Grossman for 25. You can get your Grossman for 25.
It's just too big. That's the problem. It's 44. The case is just slightly too big. I would have to try it on. Oh, and it's only 30 meters water resistance. Unfortunately, it's
too big.
Fatal flaws. It's fatal flaws.
And also,
Tim.
I like to see the back, and I like to see the clasp.
Oh yeah, they're hiding it really well. Oh, wait, there it is. There's the back. Wow.
I think it's too small.
No, it's not too small. It's not. It's perfect.
I think it's too small.
And look how they integrated the Jared Pergo logo into the rotor. It looks really nice, clean, and they did some kind of a coloring to the movement because it's not standard steel color. It's like anthracite.
Nah.
Look at that.
I like it. I like it, but would you ever buy? Seriously, would you ever buy a Jared Pergo?
Would I ever buy Jared Pergo?
Would you ever?
If
buy
this was 100 meters water resistance, 100 meters water resistance, and what else did I need here? 100 and 40 millimeters. I would take this over Nautilus. Aquanaut, sorry, over Aquanaut.
Oh no, you're on drugs. No.
If this was
no
40 mil and it was with 100 meters water resistance,
No, you're on drugs.
I would buy this over
You're-
5167.
you're smoking something today.
I love
No.
it. I don't know. There's just it's
No,
kind of
you've
cool.
done too many. You've done too many shows today. No.
You think I lost? No, there's something interesting to it. It's different. I feel like. I mean, I've seen this design before, but it was never a serious consideration. But no, it's out of the question because it's water resistant. There's no water resistance on this thing, and it's too big. It's unwearable.
It's too big. Clown watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting watch. Kind of like it.
Yeah, I like it, but again, I would never buy it.
What about this? What do we got here? Oh,
there you go. Did the Daytonas?
The Rolex breaks the
So
10 billion barrier.
That's the other thing. The Daytona, the Panda really hasn't dropped on the secondary market. Have you noticed that?
I think there's a price at which people just say, you know what, I'd rather keep it. Like I see, it seems to be like that 28,000. People
28 to 30.
Really feel like they don't want to let it go.
28 to 32.
Yeah, they're like I'm wearing it. I wouldn't sell mine. I'm not actually. Mine is a keeper, but
they really haven't. Those have really not dropped at all.
Yeah.
Mine too.
It's a good watch. Hey, Pepsi is also standing strong. It's very good.
20 grand. It's standing strong. Is that right? Is that what you see on the price of a Pepsi?
Yeah, the Pepsi is.
See, I like the root beer, and you can pretty much get it close to retail now.
Yeah, the root beer.
I love them.
One of the most.
I love them, and you can get them at close to retail.
You know, it had one of the most kind of sad. It was the quickest burned watch. Basically, it rose, and then almost instantly it fell back down.
Yeah, it was almost like Bitcoin.
It went to 38, and then within 2 months, it was
dropped.
worth 20 again.
Yeah.
Nuts.
You can get them for like 18 grand now, 17, 18.
It was almost like there was some people in the back, back room deciding which watches to chase, and then everybody would. And when the root beer got called, all the flippers, and I think it's actually mostly the flippers who are really suffering because they were buying up, hoping to make profit on this stuff. Probably lost their shirts.
Yeah, but Bitcoin. So BlackRock owns owns a lot of Bitcoin. So once BlackRock decides not to manipulate the market again, you'll see Bitcoin probably dropping again. But Bitcoin's probably going to go up more and more because limited supply, and BlackRock has a huge percentage of it.
Let's see, Bitcoin price right
61,
now.
It was at 64.
Whoa, what?
It was at 64.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's the high. It's almost as high as it's ever been.
Yeah,
Holy
I can see.
shit.
I can see it going up to 100.
No.
So BlackRock has a large percentage of Bitcoin now. So they're manipulating the market, I think.
Who's buying? Who's going to be buying now? It's this high.
I don't know.
Like I just don't understand because I remember this was pumped up so high because there was it was saying like, oh, certain celebrities are going to start taking their pay in Bitcoin. There was a lot of kind of push for the use of Bitcoin, but ever since the crash, I don't feel like a lot of people are going to be doing stuff like this.
I agree with you. They're in Bitcoin EFTs now. I definitely agree with you.
Kojak, what's up?
I've just been catching up on the stream, and yeah, I can't believe what I heard earlier on. And I'm talking about you and Tim G talking about Tag Herrera in a bad way, and I'm telling you now. You mentioned Tag Heuer one more time. I'm going to take down your channel, Tim. I'm going
I like
to
the
strike it.
Monaco.
I like tags. I have one.
Impersonation. No.
I'm a huge Tag Carrera fan. I'm like, I mean, to me, I have like a soft spot because it was like my first watch when I was like 16, and my mom bought it for me, and she sort of said, yeah, it's really a nice watch. You should hold on to it. Now I'm ticked off. I don't know what I did to it. What happened to it? I mean, it's 50 years later, but whatever, 40 years later. But anyway, I love the Hoyers. Period.
Yeah.
I love anything. I'm totally into it.
Look, I'm only joking, obviously, because if I was going to take down the channel, I certainly wouldn't come on and brag about it. And like lead a trail of breadcrumbs.
I know who did that. I know who did that. My question is, why would they take it down? I mean, if you complain a little bit, they just take down your channel. That doesn't make any sense.
It's ridiculous.
Well, I'm just reminded of an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm a couple of seasons ago when it was the Spite store. Larry David was annoyed with Mocha Joe, and he set up a store right next door to him just to spite Mocha Joe. And, like, if I had all the time in the world, if I could be bothered, I would set up my own car detailing business and not charge for it. And maybe set up in, I don't know, part of England that begins with the letter B. So you got to be careful when you come on here and you start throwing your weight around. And we had actually acquiesced to that person's request, and they still went ahead and did it, and then came on the stream and admitted to it. I don't know where your head's at, mate.
Ridiculous.
Don't know where your head's at. But it is what it is. It doesn't matter, It takes seconds to set up a new channel.
Yeah.
That's.
Maybe you should record. Maybe
we'll come up with a better name, and actually, we'll just treat the other stuff as practice, and we could just make a new one. Boom, boom. I can have one running tomorrow in the morning. I can come up with something just in case if we don't get the other one. I'm gonna make one today after the stream ends. Actually, I'll sit down. I'll make something. I'll send you guys the invite, and we'll restart. I'll come up with some new name.
Well, I'm a bit, I'm obviously a bit pissed.
Yeah.
If we are to believe what this fantasist says, coming on here and admitting in public that he has a friend who delves in the dark web. Last time I checked, that was illegal. Yeah. You gotta be careful what you say, because there'll be recriminations. I'm not going to do anything about it because I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I'm here to have a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh, and put out some watch-related content.
Yeah,
people want to feel like, that somehow talking about watches is about their fragile egos. That's on them, not on me, not on us. But we learn, we move on, and. I'm a forgiving guy. I'm a forgiving guy. I don't know this person personally. Don't want to. But it's sad. It's just sad. But that's all I wanted to come on. As what tipped me over the edge was the Tag Heuer reference, and I've corrected that out. So
yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Your channel's safe for now.
Carrera is pretty good. The one that Sean has, especially the six.
Oh, the one that Sean has, really nice. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I remember he came on the channel, didn't he? And he was talking about getting a vintage Heuer.
Yeah.
And me and Diego were saying, well, why don't you go for this one?
Yeah.
And Diego managed to find a brand new one for a bit of a bargain as well. And I'm a bit jealous because I've been keen to get that watch as well.
Really nice watch.
Yeah.
It's a collectible.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kojak. But Monaco, I would never disrespect. Monaco is the king. Can never be.
People
Nothing
like people who like Monaco's love them. You know, I'm not into square watches
Like
or
'em.
rectangular. You know, but if people who love them, love them.
It's the first square watch. It's the only square watch.
And a lot of Steve McQueen.
Stood the test of time.
Anything Steve McQueen likes. Steve McQueen was cool. So my era, when I was a kid. So anything Steve McQueen is. Paul Newman, anything Steve McQueen, Paul Newman. These were like when men were men and women were scared. You know. Now men are scared and women are women.
It's an amazing story about the Monaco. It's a watch that shouldn't have existed. And it just, despite everything, despite the fact that it was a complete sales flop, that endearing image of Steve McQueen wearing that Monaco from a movie that no one watched.
Yeah.
That was an endearing image that built up a cult status over a quarter of a century until they relaunched the Monaco lineup in 1998-ish. And then it was another 15 years before they launched the Steve McQueen.
Father Time, $2 super chat. Timmy, you can buy fractional shares of Bitcoin. Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, we know that.
That's just why would anybody do that? It's like America, it is fact all about my incredible fragile ego. Ask Dirk Diggler. Hey, Dirk Diggler knows about fragile egos.
I like Dirk.
Hey, he's a good guy. I like it. I didn't mean like that he has a fragile ego. I don't know if he has a fragile ego. Only he knows.
I have a fragile ego.
You have fragile ego? No, Tim. If you had fragile ego, you wouldn't be back. Right? We had that little debate. You blasted me.
I don't care. Fragile the ego.
Roommate has a fragile ego.
Anyway,
you gotta beat the shit out of Tim.
You want me to stay next to you, right?
What? Right here? Not right now.
Generally.
Generally, yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind.
Because this is the
economy is bad.
This is the best place that working.
Yeah.
Even this is not good, still better than others.
Yeah. I gotta be honest. I can't afford to stay with her right now. It's been a tough month.
Can I ask roommate a question?
You want me to stay next to you? You better fucking.
I don't know.
I'll go clean the dishes after this, guys. Oh, why? Why? I said I'm gonna do it. I had a big day. You know that Watch Guy UK, all the British people, they shut down their channel. Some guy reported them, some asshole, and they shut the channel.
Yeah, was it roommate?
I was busy. I was trying to help the guy.
Yeah. Was it roommate? Was it roommate?
Roommate, was it you? Did you take down that Watch Guy UK channel? Look, they said they're impersonating.
I didn't have time.
The only person impersonating anyone is Fat Nico impersonating the Rock Johnson. Should Nico now be reported? Look.
Be quiet.
Impersonating Rock Johnson.
Here's the thing.
Oh God!
I clean the dishes before I come to home.
It's like WWE.
And then throw out the recycle thing. Okay.
Okay.
That's usually I coming home to giving another.
That's why Timmy's with. Okay? That's why Timmy's with her because she beats him every night.
Yeah, I have hope to go to different hospital.
Some people pay for that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys need a room.
You better be nice. Yeah. So at least I can stay next to you, okay?
Okay, don't quit the job.
So you better
use your safety word, Tim. Use your safety word.
Next time I'll clean the dishes. That's it. I got new rule. I gotta clean the dishes before I start the live stream.
You heard my 3 rules
before I start the live stream.
Yeah.
Once I already start, then I can.
My 3 rules with women. Do you ever hear that with the girlfriends? My 3 rules. Should I say that again?
Go on.
Huh? Will you get cut off if I say this?
No.
You smooch for like 30 minutes or 20 minutes when you see each other, because when you come in, they've got to be naked in the bedroom or room.
Oh dear, we seem to have lost him.
All the time. They can't. The third one I don't think I can say on the air, but the second one is.
Oh dear, we've lost him again. We're sorry for the technical difficulties. Somebody is attacking our channel, I think, Tim.
Sorry, Tim G.
Anyway, the third one the third one is really, really graphic. But when you fall asleep, their head has to be in a certain spot.
Okay.
Sergeant,
And that's how.
speaking of men acting like women and women acting like men.
Yeah.
Ouch. Man.
Have you ever played that trick on your loved one?
It's disgraceful. Sorry, guys.
Have you ever played that trick on your loved one by when they're sleeping, placing a chocolate thin between their buttocks?
No, but I'll have to try that one. So anyway, all right, that's as far as I'll go. All right. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
I don't want to make this into an X-rated place.
Too late.
Okay. Remain you okay? Okay. Yeah. Stuff crowd. Base. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, that's how you keep your marriage.
Yeah, right. That's how you keep your marriage, guys. There you go.
Considering I've been divorced since I've been divorced. So.
It's better than divorce.
It is better
for me.
Huh?
Right? That little bit of abuse there, it's no big deal. Better than
Absolutely. I'm fighting my divorce right now. It's
exactly. Why fight? It's
not me that's fighting.
I wasn't injured in that attack, by the way.
Exactly.
There's no permanent.
What kind of Speedmaster is this?
It's a good one. It's full ceramic, blacked out. Looks nice.
Is it reduced? It's an automatic movement.
Yeah, I don't like the date. Should I say that?
Yeah, you can say that. That's
too late.
Totally valid.
Hey, by the way, guys, it's not too late to upvote. What the?
How many upvotes do you have?
Only 100. Let's get those numbers up. Let's show some solidarity here, guys.
Yeah, it's a pretty slow day, and Timmy's had like 12 hours worth of streaming. He had to explain why he's been ditched.
Yeah.
During the day by the UK, by why YouTube screwed the UK group.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which is totally ridiculous. Which is, by the way, totally ridiculous.
Who do you think it was, Tim G?
Ridiculous.
Who do you think it was, Tim G?
I think it was Tim Tickers.
For the record, I don't believe that.
Okay. I think it was AB. He admitted it.
Yeah, he did. That's why I came. I've been fast forwarding.
Yeah.
Stream.
You saw he did it. He admitted it on the stream. Somebody should clip that.
C91. I'm playing that prank on my wife.
You should clip it and use it as your intro.
What? Oh yes, him. Well, yeah, he did publicly say it, didn't he?
I like Andy. I want to be his friend. I want to help him out. Like, I don't know what his problem is. I didn't say anything.
Well, he's a martial artist.
He's everyone.
And I've said this before. He's a martial artist, and martial arts is not just about physical command of your physical body.
Yeah, it's the mental game.
It's also the mental side of thing, and I think he missed those lessons. Because he's very, very thin-skinned. He's very thin-skinned.
Yeah, that's it. It's so you just gotta be. Sometimes you have to be kind of like water of the duck's back. So
be like water.
Yeah, be like water. Just be cool. Just relax. People get all so worked up over nothing. It's just watches, right? Like if you can't take a joke about a wristwatch, then you've got other issues in your life, right? Like I like these watches. This is not the problem in my life. This marriage, you saw holding on to this thing. It's tough. It's hard, roommate. Yeah.
Save your life. What the fuck talking about?
Yeah.
Timmy, I just sent you a new Hublot in your WhatsApp app.
You did.
Thank you. Take a look at this. Pull this up.
I really appreciate roommates saving my life.
Yeah.
The thing is, Tim, last night, roommate did exactly the same thing. You didn't learn your lesson from last night.
The what?
Clean the dishes before the stream.
I know, but didn't have the time today because I was trying to prepare the show, tried to motivate you guys, keep the morale of That Watch Guy UK up. Everybody was so down after that, that attack. I was just, I was all absorbed in That Watch Guy UK trouble. So
What do you
I
think?
was.
90K for this Hublot? What do you think?
Oh, it's 14 days power reserve. These are five. There's like 5 barrels. They're all stacked side by side, vertically in the case. What? That's crazy movement. It's a really crazy movement. Look at
90K though.
90K. Yeah, it's for a gimmick. Big Bang MP. Get that. Okay, well, hold on. Let's try to bring it up on YouTube. You think there's gonna be a video somewhere? Big Bang MP. Here we go.
I can only take so much abuse in one day, so I'm gonna leave you guys.
Jack, it's been a pleasure.
Been a pleasure, Tim G. And Tim, thanks very much for your help today. Appreciate it, man, buddy.
Kojak, stay strong. I'll prepare something by morning. Okay.
We'll beat the crap out of these people. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Take care. Bye.
Okay. It's hard.
What do you think of that? What do you think of that Hublot?
It's really nice. There's also a clear one.
Really? Oh no. Was it
Full
all
sapphire?
Oh no.
Yeah. It's full sapphire. Looks very cool. Got all the different bridges.
Yeah, look at the
it looks like pain in the ass to wind though.
Look at
you see that? It's 14 days power, but
yeah, it'd probably take you half a day.
Oh, they give you a
pen.
battery powered winder.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Dude, what the
It probably
That's
needs that. It
ridiculous.
took you like a day to wind the damn thing.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. Oh, thank you. Just leave it. Just leave it. Roommate got me some tea. Thank you.
Yeah, just look at that.
Cheers.
I'm a legend.
Put some
Roommate
vodka in it.
Special. What happened? What happened? Tim?
I don't know.
Anyways, I mean that's a pretty cool watch. I don't know.
Not for 90K. Oh, that's good for
Not for 90K, no, but this GP is nice.
Nah, those 4 dogs. I hate to say it.
What do you think about this? Parmigiani. Unworn.
Nah.
This brand is up for sale. And this
Yeah,
kind of
I know.
competes up there with the 222. Like, think about it. This is like the new Piaget, right? Full gold. This is full gold case.
The problem is what
Skeleton's
happens? What
died.
happens in 3 years when you don't know what's going to happen to Parmigiani and you need to service this?
Well, no. Well, yeah, I know. No idea. It's up for right? Parmigiani is up for sale right now. The future of their watches is uncertain. Somebody could buy it just to bury it as get rid of it as competition.
That's exactly correct. I do like what they did to their new watches, though. I do like them.
Yeah, they're nice. It's pretty cool. I like this one. I think it's comparable to. I want to see it even cheaper though.
Yeah, it needs to go. It needs to be cheaper. I agree.
Yeah,
Parmigiani.
But 59. That's cheap. Cheap.
I think I'd rather have a paddock for that.
Cheap baby, cheap.
I would get
cheap
a paddock.
baby, cheap. Look at this freaking unworn stickered. Okay, 32,000. Okay, all right. Calm down, Tim. This is pretty cool. 5204
Too much.
split.
Nah.
Yo, this is John Mayer type of shit.
Nah, I'd rather get a Gruber Force S2 for that.
Wow, these split. Look at this split second mechanism. You see, it looks like a beetle.
I want a Gruber Force. I'm gonna Gruber Force the S2 for that price.
No, this is better. I think it's Patek. It's Patek. Full gold bracelet. Look at those links. It's like butter on the wrist. understand?
Nah,
Look at that. Oh,
I don't like rice bracelets.
it's not rice.
That's
It's
that's what that's what I
rice-ish.
call that's what I call that rice.
Okay.
What do you call it?
Right. Well, I don't even know if there's a name. It's
I
kind of
call
jubilee.
okay. I call it a rice bracelet.
It's probably just called 5-link bracelet, to be honest.
Okay.
Oh wow, look at that. Oh, dude.
Nah.
Oh, and it's got a trigger for split on the crown. Like on the crown, that's a third chronograph button, Tim.
I know that.
You
No,
can turn the crown, you can pull the crown out to set all the different functions.
it's a
And
fifteen
it's
thousand.
also a
It's a
chronograph action button.
$15,000 service charge. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the reality of it. Yep. Wow.
So 15,000. The minute you bring that in, it's 15K.
You're on the hook.
Because what
They're
they'll
gonna
do is
keep rising those service charges.
they'll take it completely apart. Even
Damn.
if you need something done silly. I mean, not like easy.
Mm-hmm. And there's no parts. You can't get any watchmaker to fix this for you.
No, the good news is Pack's going to be around forever. The bad news is that it's going to cost you a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nice, sort of. For $225, I'd get other things.
Okay. I kind of like it.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. There's a minute repeater. 5079. A beautiful example.
I
385,000.
actually like that.
Oh, it's so clean. The dial is immaculate.
If I was going minute repeater, I'd go with them.
Look at this. It kind of the case shape reminds me of the 5070 chronograph that they have.
Why
Sean has,
why are all minute repeaters over $150,000?
that's like Tourbillon is 100,000
Yeah,
and
exactly.
minute repeaters 300,000.
Why is that though? They shouldn't be.
It's just hard to do, I guess. The skill required. They need a watchmaker that has like fucking 20 years of experience to do minute repeaters. So it's just there's not enough qualified staff, and people who are qualified, they're like, fuck you, we want a lot of money for this.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the labor has a lot of power to dictate how much they will charge to make something like this, because it's all done in Swiss. You know.
So this is keep that. Just keep that. So what makes this watch really special is before 2008, Patek had the Geneva seal.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a before 2008 model because it's got the Geneva seal right on the movement. To me, that's more valuable than one with their stamp on it. Believe it or not. So this is like 2004 to 2006 Patek. In my opinion. Does it say it? Does whatever? But because see the Geneva seal right next to the rotor.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's a big deal.
Right here, yeah. Oh yeah, because it was done before.
And then it was
they started doing their own Patek Philippe seal.
What happened was they got a silicon movement, and they had a beef with Geneva seal stamp people in Geneva, because I think like 97 or 95 or 92% have to be percent of the watch has to be built in the jurisdiction of Geneva.
Oh.
And so long story short, they got a fight. So they said F you to Geneva seal. Because they wanted silicon movements, which I don't think they're that bad. Okay. But some people
silicon
do.
Hairspring.
Hairspring. Right. So they started to put their own stamp in. So in 2012, Geneva seal started to put Geneva seal not only on the movement, but also on the back of the case. So Vacherons have them. The Chopard LUCs have them. And to me, that's a big deal. I mean, I want in my
it's old money kind of thing.
Yeah. In my collection, I want at least one watch that has a Geneva seal.
You're paying for the provenance. You're paying
for the provenance. That's exactly right.
Made.
So you're almost guaranteed, except for the the beginning 56 on Vacheron Constantine that you'll get. It's stamped on both of the watch now and movement. Show part, again, the LUC models all have it. Pretty much all of them do. I'm trying to figure out who else has them. Some Robert DeFree, help me out.
What?
Robert DeFree.
Oh, Philip Defoe.
Something like that.
Yeah, Philip Defoe. Yeah.
All right, and then
Simplicity, and he has a minute repeater.
and it costs money for them to do it. It's like an extra $2,000 to like $8,000 to get that damn stamp.
Wow. Yeah.
Depending on the mechanism, because they go through it, and they go through each watch. So they not only does like Vacheron have to make their watches, and then they send them to Geneva, and then they stamp them. Anyway, every watch person should have a Geneva seal in their collection, in my opinion.
Geneva seal, yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. Look at this. And this one says Cadran email, so it's enamel dial, and it's like, and the way they printed the dial on this thing, it looks like an old pocket watch.
I think it's beautiful.
It's so perfect. The hands, it's just
it's absolutely
perfect
gorgeous.
shape.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really
well,
mesmerizing.
Really well done. What do they want for this watch? 225?
No, 380.
Okay.
It's a lot of money,
right.
but 385. But this is like,
you know, you either buy this watch or you can have a house in Kansas City, Missouri.
Atlanta.
You can have a house in Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd rather have the house.
The house in Atlanta. Damn. Did you hear about that woman who married a guy, and he told her he's gonna buy her a house, and they were like house shopping and everything, and then turns out he was just like lying to her a lot.
Oh, no, that's not good.
You didn't hear about this? It's a crazy story. It's it's like the most viral thing right now.
No.
You want to?
I'm sure that happens all the time, though.
Oh, dude, it's like, but I think the way this woman tells the story is really done in a very captivating way. I've been listening to some of it. It's so mind-blowing.
This is a gorgeous watch. It's it's magnificent.
Yeah, look at the front, the back. It looks like a pocket watch. You almost think like there's I would love to actually hear how the minute repeater in this thing works.
Well, what's really cool too is that they got the Patek logo in the movement. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool. You see that?
Let's see. I wanna try.
What is that?
Googling. Let's see. Can we? Yeah. They don't have it. Okay. Oh, there's a different one. See, the dial on this one is not the same. No, it's nice. It's really nice too, but I feel like there's something about the other one was more of an old pocket watch.
Straight to me.
See, like this one, it's also nice, but the other one looked like the bezel was much thicker on the other one. It looked like older style, and I think this one's gonna be Patek Philippe seal. You want to check? Boom.
No, that's Geneva.
No, that's a Patek Philippe right there. PP.
Huh?
Right there. That's the 2P.
Oh yeah, that's Patek. Yep.
PP. Yeah.
So it's after 2008.
Yeah, this is 5078. Look at that. It's the new in-house. Well, I think they're both in-house movement.
It's a beautiful movement.
It's the same movement. Yeah, it's actually same movement. But it's much smaller case. The case no longer looks like the case that's on 5070 chronograph. I don't know. I like the other one more. Can I be honest?
I actually do too.
Can I be honest with you? Look, it's more old. It's just so cool. I don't know.
It's beautiful.
More old school.
Yeah, it's
but
very
not
old
too
school.
old school. It's just something sharp about this. Anyways, we're beating a dead horse here. Let's drop the link. Maybe somebody else wants to join us here for the
Yeah, I
last.
need to someone on.
Yeah, Tim
Yeah,
G needs to go. I need to go.
yeah, I need to go.
Maybe anybody. If anybody else wants to hop on for like 15 more minutes to chill and hang out, the link is in the chat.
So what are you guys talking about Kate Middleton about? We'll talk about
Kate
Kate
Middleton.
Middleton. Yeah, do you know what Kate Middleton is?
Never heard of her.
Okay, Google Kate Middleton. This might turn into a disaster, but you know what? Let's just pivot here for a second.
Kate Middleton.
I think she's a babe.
Okay. All right. Oh, Kate
She went in for
Middleton. Conspiracy theory.
She went in for surgery.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what for, but she went in for surgery. I think
Yeah.
she looks too thin, actually. I think she might be anorexic.
It's very thin. Is she's like the queen?
She's the queen. She's soon to be the queen. Because the Charles has cancer.
Are they gonna do that? Are they gonna abolish monarchy?
No, they're never going to abolish monarchy. They're never going to. That's Britain. Britain makes too much money on it. Actually, I like it.
Britain does it. By the way, but British people lose money on it. Did you hear this?
I think they
No.
I think they make a ton of money.
No,
And
but
also,
Tim, did you hear about this thing? Like, if somebody dies and they have no one.
okay.
No. But let me tell you
we
this.
can argue
Did
about
you know
this one too. Put this one on the docket.
No,
Put
hold
this
on
one
a
the
second. Did you hear about this? In Britain, this is what I heard. I don't know if it's the truth. Somebody could correct me. But apparently, if somebody dies in Britain and they have no immediate like family to receive the inheritance, if they didn't leave anybody in the will, then the royal family gets the money.
That's all right. I don't see a
problem. What do you have no problem with that? What do you mean? That's like going. That's like money going to the Clintons. Would you want?
It's already gone. It's already gone to the Clintons. So I don't have a problem with that.
It's so ridiculous.
I think there's some sort of romance to this, and they have like
romance.
A high.
Yeah, I mean, I bet they like it.
They keep a certain sort of like. They're never gonna get rid of the monarchy. It's like it's too special for Britain.
You're right. The Brits, they like
not only that, but
they like to be walked all over.
Yeah, their whole Episcopal religion and everything else is on this. So no, they're not going this route. I mean, they're not changing it. Let's not go. We can argue about this too.
No, I think they might get rid of it. And in fact, I think
you said get rid of it. Where's your get rid of it? Where's your get rid of it? Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
The awesome pawn says he prefers democracy. Yeah.
Oh, I do too. But there's something like romantic about all this. Okay, it's kind of nice, and also they keep.
You like the pictures. He likes the pictures.
Absolutely.
The dresses.
The
galas.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what? Look, I don't mind it either. They're at least they're not so obnoxious in your face.
We're gonna bring up a lot of conspiracy theories.
They're very classy.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
So I think Henry, who's the brother of this guy, was not Charles's son. It was the bodyguards. Princess Di was screwing around with the bodyguard. Okay.
Wow, really?
All right. Yeah, I can give you a lot of these conspiracy stories. Okay.
Huh.
And that's one of the reasons why he's like flew the coop. He's in California with whoever she is. So that's one thing. And if you take a look at the bodyguard's face, and take a look at her, and take a look at Henry's face, they look identical. You want to talk about some more? So let's keep on going. The Clinton family of Bill and Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Should I bring this up? Are we gonna get doxxed?
No.
Okay.
They'll take us down. The Clintons are way too connected here.
Yeah.
Impersonation. I don't want to get taken.
Chelsea Clinton is not Bill Clinton.
Look what the Clintons did to Trump. I think he's
I know that.
That's the revenge. That's the Clintons.
Well, you want to talk about the Kardashians?
Huh?
The oldest Kardashian, the youngest Kardashian girl is not of the Kardashian father. It's OJ's kid. Okay? Someday we're going to do this. We're going to do the pictures. All right? Oh, my
well,
family
hey.
could talk about this for hours.
Wait, on next show, actually, let's do a special where we talk about the stuff.
Okay. We're going to talk about all the illegitimate kids. Okay.
Good show, everybody. Thank you for everybody who turned out to show solidarity with That Watch Guy UK channel. We're going to.
All right, I'm out of here. See you later,
Tim G, peace
I'll
out.
see you in late March, early April.
Yeah, exactly. Bring the tag here.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I'll bring everything.
Guys, before you leave, make sure to upvote the live stream. I would really, really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed these shows, support it. Become a patron by becoming a member or supporting the show via PayPal. It's the show for the day, everybody. See you guys tomorrow.